Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. It is once again on like a polyhedron. I want to say real quick, if you would like to pick up my hard-boiled sci-fi thriller, The Dread, the link for it is in the description here. But for now, I'm going to hand it on over to Nim, who is running this new game for us.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? It has been a while since I have DM'd a game, and I am happy to be back and doing this for everybody. And back at the helm, I'm going to be switching off duties back and forth with our very own Steve Shabrin Sellers. But for today, we are starting a new campaign that I will be running. It is the Curse of Strahd. I love Strahd and Ravenloft and Barovia, and can't wait to bring these characters in. I will say, once we get going from a narrative perspective, you will get the whole intro and everything and how we're getting into it. But I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to have the characters introduce themselves to you within the game. But first, if I could just have everybody introduce themselves out of the game real quick. Because I'm starting something new, and I want everybody to get to know our players real quick. And so I'll kick it over to Mike. You already talked about your novelist, but just introduce yourself and everything real quick.
Okay. My name is Mike Nunley. I'm a writer, as you said. I'm a huge horror nut. I love MA and an eccentric and often eclectic types of music.
Awesome. All right, and then on over to Steve. Introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, I work with Mike. I was the editor on the Dread as well, and I've worked with him on a lot of projects, including the Omen comics and Revelation comics and things like that. I'm pretty much encyclopedic when it comes to comics, or at least older comics. I'm a little bit out of step now, but I'm also co-host Cinema Crusaders with them, and yeah, that's pretty much me.
Cool. And then finally, I want to say hello and have Jonathan welcome or introduce himself to all of us. He can welcome us too. So,
well, my name is Jonathan, and I am fairly new to playing D&D, so I'm still learning how to navigate this. I'm having a lot of fun learning it. I'm 47 years old and living in Susanville, and I suffer from erectile dysfunction.
Nice. Those are, little did you know that those are all prerequisites for playing D&D. So
exactly, and that's why I'm here. So I'm glad to contribute. So
you check the boxes, and you have leveled up as a player just for admitting all of those things. So congratulations to you. Hims will be sending you a year-long supply of little blue pills. So
excellent, awesome. Appreciate that. That'll be great. That'll help me in my single life journey to really get to know myself better.
Yes. And it'll help keep you in the Matrix too.
Plus, we know your character is already a dual sword wielder. Now you will be a tri-sword wielder. So
yes, but this is not a great sword. Let's not get everyone's hopes up.
Not a tri-force wielder. That's Link.
More of a pocket knife,
What did you parry that sword with? Well, don't you wish you knew? So, all right. With that, I see that we're starting this game out like any good D&D game should start out with a dick joke. So, all right.
Right.
So we are.
I just want to say hello to Clarissa, who's watching. Oh. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Clarissa.
Hi, Clarissa.
So with that, and yes, I'm glad that we made a dick joke about your father. So there it is.
Mm-hmm.
She's aware of the shortcomings already. She would know.
All right. So a little narrative to get this story started. So as you can see, we have 3 players, which is fine, but we wanted to round the group out a little bit. So everybody knows, I will be running a couple of NPCs for our players as well, and I will introduce them when we get to the point where we're introducing our characters. But I do want to put this out there. I think we're always looking for players. So if you're interested in joining the Fellowship of D20, I don't want to speak out of turn, but please contact Mike Nunley, and we can get you in here to play. So
All
I
right.
think what I say. So
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
all right.
You can also get a hold of me through the Fellowship of the D20 handle.
Yeah. So with that, let's get going. So our entire group of adventurers, all 5 of you, came together and have actually been a group adventuring with each other for about a month. The way that you were brought together by the Lord's Alliance in Daggerford. And in Daggerford, you were contacted because you were told that there was a problem with lycanthropes, werewolves, in the forest around Daggerford. And so you were hired, even though you're low-level adventurers, to track them down, track their movements, and report back to the Lord's Alliance so that higher-level adventurers could be dispatched, or at least someone who was well-versed in taking care of those who suffer from the ailment of lycanthropy to be able to take care of them. For more than a month, you have traveled through the woods and forests, the mountains and hills of Daggerford, going deeper and deeper into the forest, every now and then returning for supplies to Daggerford, but never finding your prey. But what you have noticed as you've gone through the forest of Daggerford is that things seem to be getting darker. You felt like the shadows were closing in on you. And one of your companions, a Tavis Ravani, there was almost a sense of familiarity to it, though you weren't quite sure why. Last night, you thought that you had finally caught up with the werewolves on their trails. You had caught fresh scent and fresh game trails for these people. You had even seen a recent kill, and you had set guards for the night and settled down to sleep. As you went to sleep, though, even those you left on guard to watch over your camp fell into a deep sleep as a mist began to pour in. And all of you had a dream or a nightmare of some type. And with that, our adventure will officially start. And the last part of our character creation will begin. So I'm going to start with, the first character I have on here is Kratos Maximus. So Mike, can you see the Taroka deck at the bottom right of the screen?
Let's see. I can see a deck there. Yes, I can.
Okay, hold on. Let me shuffle the deck again because I accidentally drew a card.
Okay.
Can you please draw a card and put it on the screen so everybody can see?
Draw one card and draw. I think it's loading.
Okay.
Not sure. Nothing is popping up. Is it in the chats? No, it must be loading. That must be what's happening.
Can you drag it and pull it onto the screen? Otherwise, I could deal a card for you. So. There we go.
Okay.
And then double click. Will it turn over?
Okay. No, it's not doing anything when I turn it over.
All right.
It's not. I mean, it's not doing anything when I click on it. It's asking me to do adjust token settings when I click on it.
For some reason, I can see it, but you can't see it. So.
Okay. I see how it is. Sure, don't let the Irishman know what's going on. I understand.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you what you saw then. So, okay. You have drawn the card, the Warrior.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You dream of a warrior in black armor riding forth into the mists and battling back undead hordes. Suddenly, you find yourself in the armor of the Black Warrior himself, and you feel every cut, every blow, every exhilaration as you chop them down, warm blood going through your hands, down your body, and you revel in it, actually exulting in it. You have two choices. Do you decide to give in to the bloodlust and exult in fighting, or do you heed the cries of one of your companions that you've been traveling for from the last month that you hear coming from behind you and turn from the current battle and go back to aid them? And I wanted to show everybody this card, and I don't know how to do it. It's
Well,
kind of bugging me.
That's a tough one.
Hmm.
I'm
well,
gonna say that he would. Damn, that's a tough one.
It's frustrating.
I'm gonna. Okay, I can spin it that way. I'm gonna say he will go back to help the companion.
Okay. As you go back, you feel the bloodlust leave you.
All right.
But
Mike,
the
I think this is your card.
Okay.
do you see it?
I
Here, I'll
can
make it bigger.
see it sort of, yeah. Let me hold on.
Yeah.
I just made it bigger.
There you go.
All right.
Warrior.
Okay.
Love
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel the bloodlust leave you, but you feel a strength and righteousness flow into you. When you wake up, wherever it is you wake up, you will find that the weapon you were wielding all for the last month has suddenly taken on a magic quality, and it's a +2 weapon that you can use to transfer some or all of the magic ability to the armor class of one of your companions once per long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that work technically? Like just the +2?
Yeah.
It's a +2 weapon, yeah.
Right, but how does that work in transferring them? I'm not quite sure I understand that.
If you transfer the armor class to your opponent, it's only for that fight, so to one of your companions. But like for every plus that you transfer to your companion, it loses one of the pluses of its magical ability.
So
like
okay.
If you transfer +2 to one of your companion's armor class, it becomes just a normal weapon. It's non-magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and is that weapon in my equipment?
Whatever weapon you were currently wielding is now that weapon. It became magical.
I am going to go with the. I'm going to say the greatsword.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to go next to who is Saja Blackmire. Is that Steve?
That is me. Yeah. This is it was originally like Ash from the Greg's campaign, and I've kind of redone her. Right now she's starting as a cosplay warlock, but she will be eventually getting into wizard.
Okay. I'm going to recall my card to the deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Rico.
I actually do have the Taroka deck that I had bought a while back for Ash, so it came in handy tonight.
Do you want to draw on your own deck, or would you like to draw on the deck that's here? So
I'm gonna be fair. Let's do the one that's on your deck.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and drag?
If I can have a vote in this. If I had the deck in my fucking hand, when are you gonna have a chance to play this in the game if you don't do it right now?
Right, there's that.
Either way, I trust you, Steve. So plus, you never know what I have written up to go with each of the cards. So
right,
exactly.
Yeah, do I trust that? Okay, all right, then that's fine. I'll just go ahead and shuffle for a bit, and then we'll see what I get. I'm not looking at the card at all. I am looking up.
Okay.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, yeah, not seeing anything. All right, so I'm going to re-enable my camera, and then I'm just going to pull up whatever seed. I have not seen it, so I don't know what it is. All right.
All right, I'm going to put your thing up. Well, bam.
What is it?
What'd you get? I can't see it.
It says the torturer.
The torturer. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The torturer. All right. You are walking down a dark hall, and you are hearing the screams of someone being. What did I write there? God, my handwriting is terrible. You are hearing the screams of someone being torn limb from limb, eviscerated. That's what I wrote. And you are getting a secret pleasure out of it. For some reason, it is causing the magic within you to stir and for you to feel even more powerful. Meanwhile, at the under end of the hallway, you see a light beckoning you, asking you to go into or go out of the darkness and into a future that is not filled with this pain, even though it is exhilarating, and also brings you at least a feeling of increased magical power. Do you go into the room on the side of the hallway where you hear the screams coming from, or do you emerge from this place of darkness into a place that is at least better lighted?
She's naturally going to be more. She's naturally going to be more at home in the darkness, so I kind of feel like that's where she would go.
Okay. You walk into the room and you see a vampire look at you, and he has been performing ghastly experiments on a young lady. Though you don't recognize her, she is of darker complexion with jet black hair, and she is still alive as her organs have been placed all around the table, her heart still beating. The vampire smiles at you and then disappears, turning into a giant bat that flutters out of the room. As she does so, the lady expires, whatever magic was keeping her alive, flowing out of her, and the blood turning into a mist that flows into you.
Oh my
God.
You have an ability now. You can wound yourself. Well, hold on, let me back up. A special dagger that cannot be used in combat, but can be used only by you. In fact, it can only be seen by you, and is blood red, can be used every time you cast a spell. You must stab yourself with it and take the damage, but it adds an extra die of damage, or it increases the DC of any spell you cast.
Huh.
Wow.
Cool. Interesting. So it's only, so it's like, do I have to hit myself every time I cast a spell, or just when I want to use this ability?
Just when you want to use this ability.
Okay, whenever I want to. Okay, I'll note that.
Yes.
Then I'm going to have to note that in my sheet now. Thank you.
That's going to come across interesting to any enemies. Hold on, before we fight, let me stab myself.
Yeah. And it increases the so it does a die 4 damage, but it increases the DC by how much damage you do to yourself. So,
all right.
And you wouldn't see it, Mike. So you would just see him take.
I know. What's with
she
the
would take her
theatrics?
fist and stab herself. Right. That's it. But why does she keep hitting herself like that? It's weird. Oh,
Jonathan makes an interesting point there. Like, to us, when you stab yourself, we're not gonna, because we don't see the knife. It's gonna seem like you're pretending.
Yeah,
but
blood magic.
He's actually going to bleed.
Yeah.
Blood magic. Yes,
that's mind control right there.
That's kind of cool, actually.
It is.
Right. Tavis Ravani, would you like to drag and drop a card onto the map for us?
I would love to. Let me go here and say draw. Okay, I'm going to draw One card. Draw.
Okay, I
Okay.
see your card.
I don't
I'm
see
going
it.
to,
I see
I'm
a
going to
one.
steal.
Wait. Oh, there it is. If I click on the one above my name, then it comes up.
Yep. I'm going to steal
Oh.
your card and
It's a
put it out here
torture.
for everybody to see. Oh, you got the torture as well. Well, since it shouldn't be in the deck, since you already drew that card, why don't you draw another card?
So what is it?
Why don't you draw a different card? Since Steve already drew that card, and it shouldn't be in the
Okay.
deck. So, and if
I
you
don't
just
remember if I
drag and
showed
drop
that
it
yet.
onto the map, so just click on the card and drag it onto the map. It'll just flip over on the map. It should.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Oh, I got to click on it first, then drag it
Yep.
onto the map.
Yep. Do you see it?
I can't see it. I
see
did
it.
something different.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see it.
That's
You got. Let me make it bigger.
It's the dictator.
Oh wow! You got the
Oh, there you go.
dictator.
It's Charlie Chaplin.
Outstanding. All right. You dream of walking back into a village which seems oddly familiar to you. There are multicolored carts and wagons at various parts of this village. But what really catches your mind is that in the middle of the village, you see two people. One is a woman, and she is being beaten by a man who you assume may be her husband.
ooh.
Suddenly, you feel within yourself the power of lordship, the power of dominion, and you have a choice to make. You can either exact vengeance and order the man to be whipped or even executed on your command for what he has done, or you can order the two of them to reconcile and live again in domestic bliss. The
I think
choice
that
is yours.
Tavis is some kind of bondage guy.
Yes.
Well, wow, what a choice, huh? I would order them to reconcile and live in bliss.
Okay. When you wake up, you find that you have a pendant, a star pendant that you cannot take off around
Okay.
your neck. This pendant glows with a magic that affects all those around it. You have three abilities. The first is you get an automatic +10 persuasion skill checks.
Damn.
Okay.
The second ability is once per long rest, you could take a 20 on a persuasion skill roll.
Wow.
Okay.
And third and finally, you can use the command spell as if you were a cleric of the same level of your current class.
Okay.
All right.
And how do I implement one of these?
I will put the bonus for you on your sheet for the +10
Okay.
for your skill check. And then make sure I don't forget, and I will add it to your sheet either during the game or after the game. So
Okay.
the other stuff. So, and with that, all five of you, so the three of you and your other companions, and I'm going to shuffle all the cards back into the deck, and then I'm going to hide the deck real quick because we don't need it right now. So
Okay.
it's not taking space. Hold on for a moment while I scroll down. No, don't show another deck. There we go.
Let
All right.
double deck.
All five of you wake up, but you are in a much different place where you fell asleep. You find yourself Come on. Find yourself somewhere. If I can find what else.
And you may find yourself. No.
Yes.
We were lost in the mists.
It is possible we could find ourselves.
Um,
There's still a
This is not
card
my
here on the
beautiful
map.
house.
I
This
don't
is not
know.
my beautiful wife.
there we go. All
There
right.
you go. Steve got it.
You find yourself camped next to a road. Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. It's daytime, and yet, even though you know that it's daytime and you could feel a very, very barest hint of sunlight, you can't see the sun. You can't feel the heat of the sun anywhere. In fact, only the barest hint of the sunlight can escape through the mist and the forest, and you are on the road itself where there are no trees between you and the sunlight. You're not sure if the sun will make an appearance, but at this point, everything around you is dark and oppressive. And with that, why don't we introduce our characters to each other? So, and what they look like and who you are since you've been adventuring with each other. So I'm going to go back to the top to Kratos. And while you are doing that, I'm going to add stuff to Jonathan's character sheet. So,
Okay. Kratos Maximus is a gladiator. That's how he makes his money. He goes from town to town, but he is popular enough that he can always get work in whatever town that he goes to. His main goal in life, of course, is to be rich and famous, and he wants to do so by whatever means are necessary. Sometimes, like for instance in the choice earlier, he had to choose whether he wanted to be famous for saving people or for battle. Which one might look better on his resume, type of a thing.
cool. And what does Kratos look like?
Sorry about that. He is 6'2". He has brown eyes and brown hair. And he has very tanned and sun-weathered skin.
Cool.
He spends
And,
he spends a lot of time in nature when not in a city.
Very cool. All right. Next, I'm going to go to Sager Blackmire. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, Sadra Blackmire is a Shadowk High elf. She comes from the city of Gloomrod in the Shadowfell, which is like way away from Barovia. And actually any of the domains of Dread. Basically, she's a servant of the Raven Queen, and she's been studying magic her whole life. She was an urchin kind of growing up, and she kind of is more of like a street wizard than anything, and kind of grew up that way. And after I want to say like 100 years, she drifted into adventuring, doing odd tasks on the behalf of the Raven Queen, and that's probably what led her to adventuring in Daggerford. And yeah, so she's kind of familiar, at least with the sensation of being in the Shadowfell, and I think probably she would at least be somewhat suspicious of her current surroundings.
Cool. And then I'm going to go I will go last, Tavis. Why don't you give us a brief introduction to yourself, or as much as you can do, and
Okay.
let us know about yourself. So.
Well, so my Tavis is a broad-shouldered, kind of muscular build. He's a weathered face, and on the left cheek there's a deep scar from a previous battle. Hair is kind of a salt and pepper color, steely gray eyes, kind of always looking for threats, and he kind of gives the vibe of being stoic, no nonsense. I know it's hard to believe, right? That part might be less true than I'm trying to make you believe. But anyway, his voice is kind of gravelly, and he's got a stare that could stop a bar fight, perhaps. Kind of commands the room a little bit. And when he had to make the choice to seek revenge on this man for beating the woman, or commanding them to live in in bliss. The reason that he made that choice is because one of his personality traits is to understand that nothing is more important than life, and also to never leave anyone in danger. So even after seeking revenge on the man, there's a chance that things could have spiraled out of control again and possibly even have been worse in the future. So while that was a tempting option, commanding them to live in peace and harmony seemed the best way to go. Yeah.
Nice. The fourth member of your group is a Vistani, though as you were traveling through Daggerford, none of you really, except Tavis, really understood what that meant. He mentioned that he had come through the mist many years ago as a teenager, although he remembers his time in a distant land called Barovia that none of you had ever heard of. He, though influenced by his formative years, decided to become a cleric devoted to life and restoring life and healing to the people around him because of all that he had seen. He mentions briefly that his sister had been taken as a sacrifice at one point, and this place that he talked about sounded absolutely terrible. You hope you never go there. But Vasily seems to be a good sort who is truly devoted to the people around him and trying to bring healing and light to everyone around him. You notice, though, that as you have arrived back here in this place, that his face has lost all its color and he is looking about nervously. Meanwhile, your second companion is named Zas. He is a half-orc rogue, but he is not your typical rogue. He stands 6.5 feet tall, but moves with an uncanny grace. He is often erratic, often irreverent, but very skilled in his thieving abilities and devoted to those around him, even if he's not devoted to making sure that the valuables of people outside of his party stay theirs for very long.
Okay.
All right.
And that, I will turn it over to my party members. You have landed in this strange place and are standing in the middle of this road with the mist and everything. And before we get going, I just want to ask real quick, did you enjoy the little twist with the Taroka card before we get going?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that. That was new.
Yeah, I wasn't
Cool.
That's
either.
always cool.
That was awesome.
I just bought my cards for like flavor. I never really thought I was actually going to use them.
Awesome.
See, and was
All
it
right.
not right that it was fun to use it in the game while you could?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See?
All right. So you guys, this is where we go from here, and it's up to you what you do now. You are on this road, so take it away. Vasily is looking around nervously. Zas is just kind of got his hands on his weapons and not sure what to make of all this, but is not liking it. And the rest of you are doing whatever it is you decide to do. So,
Yeah.
Okay, Kratos definitely pulls out his great axe.
okay.
All right.
He just has it at the ready. This situation feels uncomfortable. He'd just rather have it in his hands than have to pull it out when he needs it.
Okay.
And I didn't mean that to sound that dirty.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did.
Naturally. Exactly.
Okay, yes, I did.
I have the very distinct feeling we're back in the Shadowfell.
The Shadowfell. What
Yes,
the heck
it
is
was
the
my
Shadowfell?
It is the dimension of shadow.
That falls.
Yeah.
Vasily looks around and he goes, "This feels uncomfortably like my homeland of Barovia, but that is not possible."
I don't know anything about the Shadowfell or Barovia or I'm basically a nature boy that comes into cities occasionally to make some money and grow some fame. But I'm out of my element here altogether. What should I expect?
The worst.
What should any of us expect? This is an eerie place. Absolutely.
What you,
Nan, that one's for you, I think.
What's that? Say it again.
Nan, that
Great
one's for you.
accent.
The comment on the screen.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
Clarissa is saying
Yeah.
great accent.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. It is.
I will say to you, to the east, you see nothing but a thick wall of fog. You're not sure what's beyond it. But venturing that way, you would disappear into the fog with whatever that entails. To the west, even though it is dark and overcast, you see that the road continues on in a westward direction at the moment.
Okay.
And I will
So we're
say
basically here.
you are, well, you know what? I'm just going to show you. You are right here. You see my,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, way
Yeah,
over
okay.
here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's where I thought. All right. Cool.
Let's zoom in over here. We are way
we're
over
on the
here.
edge of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling we're on the east side of the map, based on the description.
And so, and let's go ahead.
I am tempted to follow the road, but it seems like maybe the people that have been here before should be making the decisions.
I think we will have no choice but to go that way if my hearing of the tales is correct.
Yeah, for some reason the road makes me more comfortable. Like some people have been this way before, whereas going off to the side doesn't.
Yeah, there's an unnatural force that even I do not understand.
Nope, I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm not afraid to fight whatever comes nearest, but I mean, I'm so out of my element here. I don't even know what to expect.
Again, the worst. This is the Shadowfell. Everything is dangerous.
Well,
I mean, our visibility really isn't any good in any direction.
In my hand. What was that, Tavis?
Visibility is not very good in any direction here.
No.
It's kind of
Another
eerie.
reason why I tend to want to follow the road is it seems to be the
Yeah.
only thing providing a direction.
Everybody
I agree.
can make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Perception.
Yeah.
Where art thou? Perception.
22.
I got a 6.
I got worse than that. Don't worry. I don't
The
even.
five of
I'm right now.
the five of you are looking around nervously with I got to learn these names. Sadra seeming to feel maybe a little more in her element, believing she knows where you are. As you are peering all around you, trying to get your surroundings and figure out exactly what you're going to do and discussing it, Sadra going through the mist, well off in the distance, for a moment, you think you see the glimpse of red eyes and the form of a swiftly moving canine four-legged creature before it disappears back into the mists.
Hellhounds on my trail.
Yeah. We are not alone out here. I suggest we tread carefully to the west.
Agreed.
I'm willing to take your advice in whatever situation we're in here.
Yeah.
So
I feel there are no good answers, though. I wonder if perhaps whatever force brought us here is leading us that way.
All right. Our only goal shall be the Western Shore.
Yeah.
All right. I need to make a few rolls real quick.
Yeah.
Are you rolling with the homies?
Oh, good Lord. Yes, I am. Rolling with the homies. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about the Clueless reference or something else?
It's a Clueless reference, yes.
Okay. So that could be several things, but we got to go back to was it Brittany and Lewis? That was that?
I don't know about that movie.
Oh. 1268. What did I roll? As you are walking, and Jim is going to scroll to find out what it is you find. You are walking about half an hour when you see something lying on the ground in the middle of the road.
In that half an hour, are we like out in that clearing now?
No, you're still on the road. Still
Okay.
the same woods oppressively hanging over the road. Still the same darkness and mist, even though it's daytime. But as you're walking and everything seems to be roughly the same, the air's stale, the mist, dark and foreboding, suddenly, for no reason in particular, there is something ahead of you. You are all walking, definitely on guard, and you see that there's something just lying in the middle of the road. There's no corpse. There's no birds. There's no animals. There's no people. There's just something laying in the middle of the road.
It's motionless. It's kind of hard
can
to
I get-
tell
how-
from where I'm standing if it's a person that's laying there. How
Can I
big
get
is this thing?
Can I get a shape? Yeah. Does it look like anything? Or, yeah. How big is it?
Well, you're far enough away that it's hard to pick out now, but as you get a little closer, you see that there is just a lantern sitting in the middle of the road.
It's casting some shadows.
In brightest
And it
day,
makes it-
in blackest night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, you're about 50 feet away from the lantern at the moment, but
Okay.
it's just a lantern sitting there. You can't make out much more because of how thick the mists are and stuff right now, but the lantern is simply sitting there in the middle of the road.
Okay. All right. I'm for approaching cautiously.
Okay.
I have a question. For me, it
Yes.
seems like I don't know. In the darkness, a lantern would be a good thing, but you're being cautious about picking up a lantern. Which, I mean, can I trust nothing here?
No, you can't.
Someone or something had to put that lantern there, so I suggest that we maybe I better pull this longsword out of its sheath.
I say
Like
so. Yes.
the feel of the weight of it in my hand gives me a little more strength, I think. Just
Okay.
it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. So non-threatening, just holding it by the handle, pointed towards the area.
As all of you cautiously approach the lantern, the first person to be within about 20 feet of the lantern. Well, first of all, as you get to be within about 30 feet of the lantern, you know that the lantern is of a plain black metal and has a single black candle inside of it.
Huh.
Do you continue to approach?
I'm going to continue to approach cautiously.
I
kind
am
of-
taking which Sade something. I can only see the first
Sadra,
part.
you can call her
Sadra.
Ash. It's fine.
Okay, I am following Ash's lead.
Okay. I think we're going to have to put a new graphic up on screen for this game called Pucker Factor. So
Yeah. I'm puckering.
what is the
Yeah,
current Pucker Factor?
I'm letting our fighters go first.
Okay.
Okay.
As the first person gets within 20 feet of the lantern, suddenly the candle erupts into a green flame that flickers momentarily and then stays lit.
Ooh.
All right. I believe that I should be protected by my wooden number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
I'm gripping the crap out of this handle here.
Well, I mean, it's a green flame. It's got to
longsword.
have a weakness to wood.
Is the green flame bad? I haven't seen a green flame before, but what does that mean?
Is this a green lantern?
No, it's a black lantern with a green flame.
Okay, I just get it
Yeah.
confused sometimes.
And that is, well, it is not natural light, whatever.
No, it isn't. Can we feel any heat coming off of it?
You're not that close to it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you continue approaching it?
If Ash is
Oh.
moving forward, I am moving forward. If she is
Okay.
not doing something, I'm not doing shit.
Okay. Do you
I'm kinda
continue moving
feeling-
forward?
Every time I take a step forward, I'm like looking back at Ash to make sure I'm still okay to keep moving.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move forward cautiously.
That moving
Eventually-
forward with you.
You
Mhm.
move forward cautiously, and eventually, you get right up to the lantern. You find that the flame actually does not emit any light, and it took you a good 10 minutes to get, well, let's say 5 minutes to move the last amount of feet to get up to the lantern. And you notice
Weird.
in all that time that the black candle, there's no wax dripping down the side. The candle has not decreased in size at all. It is simply
Oh.
lit.
Does it look like magic?
Does it look like magic? No, it looks like a green flame. Maybe if that's magic to you, then sure, it looks
Alright.
like magic.
Well, do you believe
Can I
in
make
It
magic?
doesn't look natural, that's for sure.
Can I make an Arcana check and see if there's anything I can learn about this?
Sure.
All right. 18.
It doesn't look particularly magical to you, but anything that suddenly erupts into flame and the candle doesn't go away pretty much screams magic. So while it
Yeah.
doesn't look like magic, it feels like magic.
Yeah.
Steve,
the-
wouldn't Ash know that black candles are used in occult rituals?
Probably. That's
Sometime.
why. Yeah. That's why That's why I made the roll, because I'm wondering if she would know that.
It's hard to tell. Although, you know what? The green flame sure does seem to do a good job of illuminating. So, I mean, you're getting some illumination here, but
Yeah.
I'm confused. You said a minute ago that it didn't give off light.
oh no, I meant it
Didn't
didn't
give
give off
heat.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Heat. That was my question. If it was
I'm
in
sorry.
Stripe it
heat.
not hot.
I misspoke. My
I'm
bad.
very tempted to poke it with the tip of this great sword here, but I'm afraid to do so because I don't want it to burn my weapon.
I would be afraid of there being some kind of unexpected reaction. If there's
Yeah,
no need, I
that's-
would leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Is
Sure
it?
you
Do you want me to try to pick it up?
If you
Ugh.
want to.
Are we going to leave it here? Do we have another source of light in this darkness?
Well, I have dark vision. I don't think I have any light, though.
Well, your
Well.
dark village vision, I gotta tell you, does a lot for me.
Yeah.
Is there anything else around this lantern? What else are we seeing here? Is it that it just cash?
We could light
casting some
torches. I
shadows?
mean, we do have that.
You could do a survival check if any of you have survival to see if you see like prints of somebody having left the lantern here or
I have
something.
survival,
Sure.
and I rolled a
Mm.
2. You know what?
You're lucky you didn't kill yourself. So
On your own sword. I'm gonna try a survival check as well.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see yours.
I even got a +2 on survival.
while Kratos is looking around and almost spikes himself on a lowly snail that was going across the road and almost kills himself.
Oh, so
Uh,
close.
Tavis, you look around and you are very concerned. Well, no, it's up to you what you feel, but you notice that you see no other footprints, no hoof prints, no prints of any carriages or wagons going along this road. In fact, the only prints you see anywhere around here are the prints of you and your companions on the road coming from the east.
So it looks like we are the only ones that have journeyed this way in quite some time. So
Really?
this thing,
That's interesting.
how did it get here? That's the question. How did it get here? We can't really answer that, but
I'm right with you. That's my first question too. No tracks at all. Doesn't that imply that whatever put it there had to be flying or something?
had to be flying or it didn't leave any prints. It's something that we can't understand.
Or
We-
something.
it's-
God, now we
it's-
got to be watching the
bad
skies
or
too.
mist. and
Right.
and just left it there.
Is it
just like that, the
here
pucker factor
watching
was
us?
higher.
Yep.
Is it a trap?
It could literally be anything. So,
We need somebody to check for traps.
well,
Do we have a rogue in the party?
You do have a rogue.
you do have a rogue.
What is his
I can
name?
check.
His
Zaz.
name is Zaz.
I'm
You know,
sorry,
we
say
might
that
as well-
again.
We might as well just call him Zaz at this point because that's what everybody's going to end up calling him. So his name
Okay.
is Zaz.
Zaz.
Hey Zaz, when you're done carving numbers on your flesh, could you come over
Yeah.
here and check this trap? Check this for traps.
It's different looking up to a rogue, huh?
All right.
He kind of pokes around and looks around it and everything. He says, "It looks clear."
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
buy that. I'm gonna check. All right.
You poke around it, look around it, and it does indeed look clear.
All right. It does. I guess it looks clear.
Huh.
I don't trust it, but it looks clear.
Well,
I'm gonna-
it's up to you. I'm willing to try and pick it up so that we have a source of light in here that we can all use, Mister.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
let
dark
me
vision.
do an investigation on it myself real quick. I've got a decent.
You can try. You can.
Three.
Okay.
I mean, just in case.
Yeah.
19.
I don't know much about traps, but you know.
You also walk around it. You do the chicken dance a couple times.
Yes,
And,
twice to be exact.
It also looks clear to you. And
Okay,
in all this
so
time, everybody has been looking at it. The candle still has not decreased at all.
Question: was the chicken
Yes.
dance an Ed TV reference?
Sure. Yeah, it wasn't, but
Yeah.
was
Take it
this
with
thing made by Elon Musk? It's not burning any
Yes.
candle, so okay. Okay, well, I'm going to chance reaching down to it, and I'm going to try to pick it up
You can take it. I don't need it.
cautiously.
you're.
I'm gonna back away from Jonathan's character.
Tavis,
Where are you guys going?
we don't. We still don't know if that's a good idea yet. I mean, you've been here before. Does anything? Do you know anything about this that might tell you that's a good or a bad idea?
It feels like a bad idea. However, I'm intrigued by the fact that it's not burning this candle, and besides, it looks clear. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
I trust absolutely nothing in this realm.
Okay, I am going to back up a little bit, but I'm going to have my weapon at the ready.
Okay.
All right.
Specifically,
your-
how's this? I will take one of my hand axes and have it ready to throw.
Okay. And
Don't
your soul
miss.
is sucked to hell. No, you pick it up, and while the metal feels the touch, nothing happens. You're simply holding a lamp in your hand that is burning,
All right.
and that is all.
Well, I turn to my friends here in the party, and I show it to them. I hold it up to them. It feels clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. All right, let's just move forward then.
When you think about clear in your mind, the flame extinguishes.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Anybody
okay.
got a light?
When you say light, the flame comes back.
Seems to react to what you say to it.
All right.
That's interesting. Definitely magical then.
Can you show us the way, lamp? Do I get
The
any
lamp?
wishes for rubbing it or something? I mean,
I don't
The
think it's
lamp
that
looks
much.
very lampy and doesn't do anything, but the light is still shining. So
Did you
Okay.
did you
All
see
right.
this one, Jonathan? By the way, this one was for you.
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it is true. It is true. It's accurate. Yeah, she knows me.
okay.
I have them. I just right now they're in my ex-wife's custody. So
Nice.
All right. All right.
All right.
I'm for proceeding west.
Okay, you guys are still proceeding west. You walk for several hours. The same sense of floating around you, but it's beginning to be almost normal because it's always foreboding.
I would like I'd like to say something though. While we're walking, I would suggest to Tavis that the light be on.
Okay.
Are you willing to do that, Tavis, so that we can see what the heck we're doing?
It was already on.
absolutely, yeah. I turned it
Oh,
back on.
I thought he had turned it off. My bad. Okay.
No, when
No,
I
we turned it back
let
on.
clear, it went off, and then when I
Oh, that's right. Okay,
no.
you're right. All right. All right.
Yeah.
As you are walking, once again, you see something, but this time it's slightly off to the side of the road. It's not off the road necessarily, but there is a tree next to the road. And you see that there is something hanging from one of the dead branches of the tree.
Hmm.
Oh.
I guess we'll.
Are you guys seeing this too?
Yeah. Is there any problems with eating fruit in this place?
Mm,
Hmm.
I don't
Good
think
question.
so. I don't know if I
Think
trust
so?
the food here, but in general, no.
Well, if we can't eat it, I mean, what are we looking at the thing for?
I don't know. Why don't you taste it?
Well, I don't know why we're going to food. You just see a bundle of something. There's something
It's
hanging
just
from.
something's hanging there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I
Kinda looks like a
I didn't
backpack
get
to
a
me, but-
description of shape or anything. You say hanging from a tree, I assume fruit.
No, you're far enough away that it's kind of hard to tell what it is. And
Okay.
since you are all very cautious, I'm not like assuming you're just rolling up on it. You can if you want.
Mhm.
So
But you can see that it's a dead branch too, so we know it's not
And,
something that's
I'm
of this
definitely
tree
not doing anything
necessarily.
like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Taking a page from Gimli, I am going to hold my axe, but I'm going to hold it down so as not to irritate the tree.
That's kind of the same position as my greatsword.
okay.
Wow. Yeah.
As
Kind of
you
using it
approach,
as a walking stick, you know.
you see that there is a leather satchel with the loop of the satchel hung over the end of a dead branch that it has been, that there's only like 8 inches of branch left, because the tree is still packing, but not like it normally does. And it's hanging there with the handle or the shoulder strap looped over this.
Yeah. I'll take a look at the satchel.
Okay. It's a leather satchel. It looks like there are fasteners that have been fastened so that it is closed and watertight at the moment.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to touch it and see if anything seems off about the feel of it, or if there's any
No.
clue about what's inside.
There's something inside of it and it feels soft.
Does it seem like it's alive?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do something really stupid.
Oh.
I'm going to try to move to open it.
Okay.
I'm holding it for you.
Are you taking the satchel off the
Yes.
tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, take
So
it.
you take it off, and you open it up, and inside you find a pair of female undergarments and a set of common clothes and a pair of just normal everyday work boots, and a hat, and that's all you find inside of it.
Oh, okay. I could probably make use of some of those.
Is this like when I had to hide my Motley Crue T-shirt in the bush down the street so I could wear it to school?
Yes,
In
exactly.
the bush. In the
Okay.
bush.
Exactly.
In the bush.
Same
I
thing.
see.
Okay.
You didn't happen to
Alright.
lose a lantern, did you?
So you don't see anything else around here, just a bag with some clothes hanging
I
out.
guess I'll go ahead and take the bag of clothes.
Are there any tracks around the tree?
You would need to give me a survival check to see if
Let
you
me
find
do
any
that.
tracks.
I'd
That's
like
a
to
good
see if
idea.
there's any tracks leading away from the tree or from where the bag was or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got a 7 because I can't roll for shit.
Well, you look around and you don't see much.
All right. Is there anything like in the satchel or like on the clothes or anything that seems like it identifies who these things belong to?
You can go ahead and look through it.
Okay, I'll do that. Do you want me to roll investigation?
No, because it's not. How hard is it to investigate a satchel?
Okay.
So I will tell you, both you and Jonathan, something at the same time. So Kratos walks around, and that same damn snail or his companion is following you and tried to get you again, but you are too nimble for them. You got away from them. So that snail is not going to get you, Kratos. You're good to go. Meanwhile, Tavis, you found several jet black feathers around the tree, and inside the satchel itself and inside the clothing, you found a jet black feather as well. That would be Satan.
Yeah.
How big are these feathers?
What about the feathers? I didn't hear that.
Oh, how big are they?
The feathers they're actually much larger than you would have expected. The one inside, well, you could do an investigation check to look at them more closely if you want.
Okay.
The one inside, though, it was inside the satchel, is only about 3.5 inches long. But the ones that are on the outside that you found around the tree, each of them are 10 inches long.
Yeah. All right. I'm starting to have a feeling about who might have owned this, but it's just a guess at this point. I'm thinking it might be a were-raven.
As you are investigating, you think that you see bits of human flesh on the ends of this feather.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah,
I thought
that does suggest were-raven.
Tavis, you find a single human hair wrapped around the end of one of the larger feathers on the outside.
Wait a minute. We were dealing with a lycanthropy outbreak in the place we were at, and now we see a were-raven? This can't be a coincidence.
I doubt it. There may be a connection between the Shadowfell and the place we were investigating.
Perhaps maybe closing that connection might be the thing that solves the problem we had to begin with.
I don't even know where the doorway we took came from or where it was.
I don't either. I'm spitballing.
I'm gonna hand this feather to Sadra. Did I say it right? Sadra?
Yes, that's right. Sadra,
okay,
yes.
I'm gonna hand the feather with the human hair wrapped around it to Sadra, and I'm asking, is this something that is of any use to you or of any value?
Yeah, I would hold on to that. I'll go and take it and keep it. Yeah, it might help us. It might help us with the right people. That's what I'm thinking.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this does seem to make me think we're dealing with were-ravens.
or at least somebody who killed a were-raven.
Hmm.
Which means, and if we're talking about somebody who killed a were-raven, we're talking about something dangerous.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I gotta hit the restroom real quick because I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. I will be right back.
Okay.
We'll be right here, unless
Yeah.
we get kidnapped
Yeah,
by a snail.
I doubt that. All right.
Yeah, this is
Yummy.
the plot is getting thick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry about that.
No worries.
De nada.
Oh,
We're just
man.
sitting under this tree here.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, you have found these feathers. You found these clothes.
Mm-hmm.
You did not find any tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
pucker
wouldn't if
factor.
they're you wouldn't if they're were-ravens.
All right. So pucker factor is at what now?
I don't know. It's high.
Hmm.
It's high and getting higher.
It's getting up there. Yeah.
Yeah, we just found two strange items on this path that just
Yeah.
couldn't have been randomly abandoned.
No.
You know, it's almost like they're put in such a way that we weren't going to miss them. The lantern is pretty
Yeah.
hard to miss, but this bag with these things in it, you know, and what there's got to be a significance, a meaning to what's in this bag, but it seems like it's just normal stuff, you know.
It's normal.
I have
it's
an
probably,
idea.
Mm-hmm.
If this bag was left by a were-raven, it has human clothes in it. Clearly, this is a stop-off point for this were-raven.
Well,
what if we waited off to the side and waited for them to come back?
Do we want that?
I'm not even sure that's the case. It looks. I mean, these thing was very likely attacked. Now, my question is by what?
Right.
Nothing that was on the ground.
Yeah, and do we want to be around whenever whatever attacked this thing comes back, if it does?
Well, my thought was maybe we could hide up in the trees.
Okay.
But you guys know this place better than I do. I'm just
don't
trying
know
to come up with a plan.
I know the plane. I don't know every place in it.
I'm not sure if we want to be stuck in a tree.
I don't mean in the trees. I mean over in the shadow of the trees.
In the shadows of the tree.
Yes.
Okay. I was picturing climbing to the top and being like, come and see if you can get us.
No, I just mean a good place off to the side where we can keep a view of the pouch hanging from the tree and see if this thing comes back.
Right.
But that's just a plan. If you guys got a better one, I'm open.
It's also possible that the were-raven that left this thing is dead.
Right. I mean, we could investigate, like you said, Mike, and see what it is we're dealing with, rather than having, you know, we might just come across it up the road and have no choice to face it. But if we're hiding in the trees, we might be able to see what it is, so we know what we're up against.
Okay, if we come across this were-raven up the road, do we
Mhm.
really want to be in possession of its clothes, showing that we've stolen its property?
No, that's why I'm
Is
saying I agree with you
it,
on hiding in the trees.
is
So we know
is
what
it
we're
even
dealing with.
stolen if they left it here and nobody was around to take it and you don't know whose it is?
Oh, I
Could
I
see.
be
would say
perceived as
at
Take
such,
that
it.
though.
point you're just returning it to them. I mean, that's there's no problem with that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right.
I
Well,
found your clothes.
I
I found
mean,
your clothes. They're yours. Here, take them.
clearly you are going to be the spinner of our troops here.
I'm just saying that's one possibility. It could be others.
Okay. Well, do we move? What do you want to do? You're kind of you two are the only ones here that know where we are at all, that know anything about this place. So my plan probably falls at the bottom of whatever it is we're going to do. But we would need to come up with something, right? We can't just keep
Mhm.
Yeah.
doing
You're right.
this, right?
You're
Well, I
right.
mean, if
Whether
they're leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, there may be more up the road.
Right. There is that too.
And so if we see a naked man, we'll know that we stole his clothes.
but this is
Well,
there are female undergarments in here.
Yeah,
right.
so we're
So
talking
we
about.
might get to see a naked woman, right? That's worth
Yeah.
traveling for, isn't it?
Ah,
Mm.
okie dokie.
That's a factor of the decision. So
That's that's a motivating factor.
Yeah, Tavis said it. I didn't.
I mean, she's a creature of darkness, but hey, you know,
Right. Yeah. If you
I
agree
have a
with
question.
Tavis, don't
Does this
forget to
creature
smash
of
that like
darkness have
button.
Dracula biscuits?
what?
That
Does this
see,
creature of
that's
darkness have Dracula biscuits?
3 of
Yes.
them.
Nice.
We do not king shame in this party. No.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what do you guys want to do?
I have proposed a plan.
Yep.
All I've heard is we shouldn't do that, but no more plans.
Zas
Well,
and Silly are split. One thinks that Zas is all for waiting and seeing the naked woman and then attacking her. That is your rogue, and your cleric of life thinks that you should move on with or without the clothes. So they're either way.
I was thinking moving on with the clothes, but if you want to stop and see what happens, I mean, we can do that.
it wouldn't hurt, really.
But
I'm just
as
not
a
sure I
woman, are
want
you not concerned about leaving a woman with no clothes to put on?
Well, perhaps we should smell them first.
Just
They
take it
might
off with
just
their
be
clothes.
spares, people put clothes in packs and take them with them.
F your
Good old
clothes.
Dracula biscuits.
Dress. You know,
And
you're
to be
wearing.
fair, I
you know,
learned that from Marilyn Manson. So
All right.
Hmm.
You get no clothes. So.
get no clothes. Oh,
Mhm.
hold on, no clothes. We're not doing the Bjorn thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I let you
Oh,
guys
Bjorn.
talk me into being naked barbarian once. It's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it sounds like you guys are going to go see what shows up. Is that what we're doing?
yeah.
Looks like we got 2 votes for that and 1 vote to move on.
Okay. Well, let's just we'll wait and see what happens. Try not to wait too long because I don't want to be walking at night in this place.
You don't want to be walking at night in a place that has no sunlight anyway?
Yeah, and it'll probably be worse when there's no sunlight. So yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm going to move you guys onto another map.
Okay.
Please disregard all of the wagons and stuff because I don't have another outdoor forest map at the moment.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
And please move yourself where you'd like to be. I need to find tokens for you guys though because this is going to work. You all look like a race right now. So
Yeah, let me see if I can do that.
Let's
This
see if I
is
control any. Ah, there we go. I found the one I control at least.
okay. So go ahead and hide wherever you want to hide. Assume the rocks are there, the trees are there. Assume the forest, the river over there is also forest. So
Okay.
if you want to hide,
So
and we will
unable to move. I'm
that this
stuck.
is where the clothes were, right here. You see my
Mhm.
blue mark?
Okay.
That's where the clothes were. So you
Um,
guys go ahead and put yourselves where you want to be.
I'm gonna hide
Okay.
right over here.
Okay.
I can't move my token. I
You
think
have
I'm
to
stuck in quicksand.
keep clicking on them until one of them accepts your click, and then you can move that one.
Do you see yourself down here?
Hmm.
This one?
You're one
This
of these.
is-
You're one of these black wraiths.
Yeah,
that should
okay,
work for
yeah.
you. If it doesn't, I will take you
Yeah.
off and put you back up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
yours
not.
is down there, the red one.
Yeah.
It's not
I
working?
guess I'll
Uh-uh.
hide here.
All right, hold on. Let me delete
Well,
that.
Steve, he said the thing was right here. You wouldn't be behind anything there. He said the thing was
Oh.
right here. You wouldn't be behind anything there.
Oh, there
Yeah.
wouldn't be? Okay, what is over there?
You might hide here or here.
Well,
Or
you
here.
see where I'm clicking?
No.
Don't be in view of this. So you're gonna have to get over here, or you can get behind the rock over here,
Oh, I
or
see.
up here. But you can't be. If you can be seen from here, you're not in a good spot.
Okay, I'm here.
Try now.
I'm here.
See if you can move yourself now, Jonathan. You should be able to.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and make a self
Here we
roll.
go. Okay.
All right.
I'm going
Those,
to.
those wagons aren't there, just so you know. Just yeah, there you go. That's good.
Okay.
One of these is I don't know who's who. I gotta come up with something, but I will do
Okay,
that in a minute
23.
when we take a
Technically,
walk.
Technically, if
yourself.
this is just water, if this water is just trees over here, they can hide over here, right, Nem?
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Boom. They're in the trees.
Okay. Go to
All right.
trees.
Give me 1 second. It's really bugging me that I didn't do tokens. Once we take a longer break, I'm going to do tokens for everybody. So
Mhm.
even if they're just fill-in tokens.
Mhm.
Come on.
Exactly.
So at this point, we're just waiting to see if anybody shows up.
Yep. After about an hour of waiting, you hear a fluttering and see a large raven, easily about 8 feet long, land. Did you take the clothes with you or did you leave them there?
I left them there.
And it begins transforming, and eventually it transforms into a 20-year-old-ish human female who is buck naked and begins putting on the clothes.
Oh, okay. So they're hers. All right. All right.
All right.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Kratos gives Ash a "I told you so" look.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just peeking at her over this rock right here.
Yeah. As she's putting on her clothes, she reaches into or behind the tree, and you hear a small click, and you see her bring out a short sword and attach it to her hip, and a hand crossbow.
All right.
I'm kind
fascinating.
of looking at Ash now, and I'm wondering, should we come out? Should we introduce ourselves? Should we? I'm kind of, what do we do next? Kind of look.
I'm for talking to her.
You see her freeze as you are thinking about it, and she turns around and she pulls the crossbow out and holds it out and goes, "Come out."
I say we come out.
Mhm.
I raise my hands above my head just to let her know we're coming.
I have no weapon in my hands. I step out here.
I
My
raise,
hands are out. I'm
I raised my hands up as well and put my axe away.
we mean you no harm.
By the
We'd
way,
like to talk to you.
when she landed, she looked like that,
Yes.
but not without. So,
Delightful.
yeah.
All
She's
right.
like, "Who are you?
Yeah.
What are you
She
doing
looks like
here?"
the Raven version of a Skeksis.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. We've been stranded here somehow. We don't know exactly where we are.
She kind of backs up, moving down the road. She's like, "You are in Barovia. Where have you come from? Did you come from the village?"
Mhm. I'm from a different part of the Shadowfell, but we had come from a different plane entirely. Promise you.
I know nothing about this Shadowfell, but it is not where I am from. It is not nice to peek on a woman who is changing her shape and then putting her clothes on.
Oh, please, we meant no offense.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were hoping to find some answers at all, and we found your clothes in the bag, and I just hoped that maybe we could talk to whoever came back, and maybe you could give us some answers. I did not mean any offense.
And I didn't even try on your clothes. So, I mean, out of respect,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
friendship. Yeah.
Did you? She like kind of holds her clothes a little closer together. She's like, "Did you look into my bag at my clothes?"
I did. I won't lie to you. I did.
Regrettably did. We didn't know who these belonged to.
We wouldn't do it again. We didn't know. We thought that these were just abandoned here. You didn't happen to lose a lantern, did you?
A lantern? No, I know
Mm.
nothing about any lantern.
I hold it up to show her.
We found that up the road there.
It is not uncommon to find strange things along the road or in the forest in Barovia. Although I would not suggest going into the forest if you can avoid it, especially at night.
Definitely will take your advice on that.
That was what I was trying to tell them.
I'm kind of curious about the lantern we got. It has a green flame to it. It comes on and off at command. Should we be worried about that at all?
Has the lantern tried to consume your soul yet?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know that
not
I
to my
have
knowledge, but I don't know if I had one to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, I would say then you're probably okay for the moment anyway.
Yeah.
Would you like to check it out? I step a little closer.
But
No.
I'm sorry, I've been so rude. My name is Kratos.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Tavis.
My name is Soroka.
Soroka.
Sadra.
Very pretty.
Very pretty name.
Pretty name. Love it.
No, you can trust nothing in Barovia for too long. Everything eventually will probably, more than likely succumb to Strahd's will.
Ah,
Strahd. Do any of us know that name?
Tavis would, and so does Vasily. In fact, Vasily kind of spits on the ground and makes a sign against evil. And Soroka looks at him and nods. He's like, you are a Vistani. I see that he looks at Tavis. He goes, you may be Vistani as well. But where are you from? Because if you did not come from village, that means you come from the east.
Well, we were in a place called Faerun. We were helping to deal with some a lycanthrope issue that was happening in the forest there, and suddenly we're here. That's all I know.
I do not know this Faerun. I have only known Barovia my entire life.
Yeah.
Well, you
But,
are in my shoes then. I know nothing of this world.
Many people come through the mist from many places. And many
Yes.
people never make it back through the mist to wherever it is they came from. It's just
What do
not
most
wanting.
people come to the mist for? What
This
do they
is what
come
I
here
was
for?
afraid of.
What do they
What,
come
what
here
is,
for?
yeah, what is the main reason for their journey? Do you know?
No one come here is on purpose.
Ah,
Barovia simply consumes them.
No one comes here willingly.
so, is there anything you can tell us that might help us not be consumed? That would be preferable.
Don't die.
Well, that's helpful.
So even if you
Appreciate that.
die, that's not necessarily the end, but
Yeah.
it's preferable not to die. Other than that, I do not know what to say. Although, if I were you, shortly I am going to fly away and go back to the village that way and change closer to my home. But
Okay.
up the road, a few more, a little more distance, you will find the village Barovia where you might find more answers.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you very much for your help. And
We
again,
appreciate you.
we apologize for anything that might have been
Mhm.
inappropriate there.
Yes.
It's not our intention. Well, it might have been his, but it's not ours.
You can never be too careful in Barovia. That is a three-piece of advice I will give you.
Mhm.
Trust no one easily, and don't trust them forever, no matter what happens.
Mhm.
Understood. Thank you for the advice. We appreciate that.
Looks like Clarissa has some advice of her own.
Yeah.
Which
What's that?
don't die.
Yo, die. Yeah.
Well, you know,
I will say
right.
that you seem remarkably fine with having seen me transform from raven into human.
Well,
You
I'm
are
familiar with people
Mhm.
turning into wolves. People turning into animals
Mhm.
probably happen all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
spits on the
well.
ground. People turning into wolves. Poof. She's like,
Yeah.
those who turn us into wolves, you kill them
Mhm.
immediately.
Oh,
Nothing good. So werewolf.
Yeah.
I see. So there's a
My,
little wear
yeah.
on wear action going here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I worship the goddess of ravens, so you have nothing to fear from me.
Well, I will not say that all of the people of the Raven are always good, but most of us are. Although the villagers do not understand, and I completely agree with them, because anything that changes its shape in Barovia could possibly fall under Strahd's influence as well.
Mhm.
Like I said, though,
Oh,
everything here is subject to Strahd's whim. May he be cursed and die 1,000 deaths.
Mhm. Yeah.
And when she
everything.
says that, the air gets a little darker and the mist gets a little thicker, and she looks around scared for a moment. She's like, I lost myself for a moment. Forgive me.
Oh,
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know what to say about that.
He is omnipresent then.
I absolutely
Wonderful.
did not pee myself just a little bit just now.
Mhm.
So, you are all of you, what? Are you hunters? This one here, he looks like I've never seen. She's pointing at Zaz. I have never seen one like him before. I've heard about people like him to come through, but I've never seen one like you. But you look like those who go and like to go through people's belongings. Yes, you a rogue? Zaz nods, and she looks at all of you. Hey, my grandmother. You may find her outside of Barovia village. She may have things to say to you.
Mhm.
I have a feeling about you all of a sudden. My grandmother does not speak to me since I was given the curse of the raven, but she may speak to you.
All right.
Have you heard of my grandmother before?
I have
She
not.
lives in Zerpool encampment. No?
I no, but she
So,
sounds like a woman I would like to speak with.
Yeah.
so you truly are new
Yes.
to Barovia.
Yes.
I have no reason to lie to you.
Hmm.
Hmm,
Yeah.
interesting.
I know enough of the Shadowfell to not trust anything, but I don't know nothing of this kingdom.
When you get to the village of Barovia, if it is not too late, and take my warning about traveling at night, do it only when you must, and do it as safely as possible. But when you get to the village, to the east of the village, you will find the Ser Lake encampment, and there my grandmother keeps her time. She stays. You will
Hmm.
find her there. Her name is Madam Eva.
Madam
She
what?
may have something. Madam
Madam
Eva.
Eva.
Eva, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
She may have something to say to you.
Yeah. Does that name seem to register with any of my Vistani companions?
Um, I will let Tavis. This is good role playing. So Tavis, you remember that's one of the names you've heard, but she was supposed to be old, a grandmother, even when you were young, like
Okay.
10, 15 years ago, and even before that, you remember your mother talking about Madame Eva like she was old then. But it is the name of supposedly a very powerful gypsy or Vistani, depends on who's telling the tale,
Hmm.
witch, fortune teller, seer, prophetess, matriarch of the Vistani people.
She's something of a legend.
Hmm. Apparently, she's real.
I've
So
never met her,
is
but I
my
would like
grandmother
to.
is something.
Mhm.
I do have what may seem like a bit of a random question. I'm one that tends to believe that things will happen for a reason, but is there perhaps a specific problem going on with this place? Or is Strahd basically the source of everything?
She laughs. Yes, there is a specific problem. It's called Strahd. So
Mhm.
everything flows from Strahd, and to Strahd, everything flows. None of us that are alive today, except perhaps Madame Eva, knows of a time before Strahd. Our lives, our fortunes, our futures, everything belongs to Strahd here. And believe me when I say that that vindictive man loves nothing and feeds on everything. I say that with all due reverence to Strahd. She looks up at the sky and makes a face that kind of flips the sky off.
Mm-hmm.
Tavis looks up with her, trying to see what she might be saying. Hmm.
Strahd, if you are new here, so I will tell you once more that Strahd was a prince, a ruler, a noble who died many centuries ago and rules over all of us from his castle at Ravenloft. But he does not stay there. He is ever present. He has spies everywhere, or at least that is what we've been told. And for what I've seen, it is true. Who knows who is watching for him? The birds, the bats, the wolves. Yes, watch out for the wolves. The
So
wolves are very
perhaps
dangerous.
flipping him off may not be a very good idea then. Just
Yes, well, one has to live as well.
another
One has
reason
to
not to
live
flip
by
him off.
inviting death, apparently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, all I can tell you is the best advice I have ever been given, and I try to live with it by it every day, is don't die. Because in death, you may come back, you may not come back, you may fall under the influence of Strahd even more, and that might be even worse than death.
Understood. Well, would you like
Yes.
to travel with us? We would like to have your company. I realize you have faster ways to travel than we do, but
Yes, well,
He might not want to. She might not want to talk to her grandmother.
my apologies to all of you, but, well, I would be blunt. The 5 of you are just newborn lambs in Barovia, and I would feel much safer if I transformed and flew away now, because I think your odds of reaching the village are 50-50 at the moment. But best of luck to you.
may I have one of your pair of underwear as a souvenir, of course, strictly.
With that, I'm going to leave now.
Nah, bummer.
I don't blame you very well.
She goes behind the rock, does a quick change, and the large raven, actually holding on to the satchel, takes off into the air and flies off to the west. So,
All right, let's go.
Excellent.
all right.
I cannot believe you
I'm gonna
just asked for that thing's underwear.
Hey, you know,
All right.
closed
Roll
mouth
for-
doesn't get fed.
I'll move you guys back onto this map.
This is
So-
hardly the nobility of asking for 2 strands of hair.
Well,
Hmm.
we're lucky we got 2 feathers.
Hey, you know, what can you do?
All right.
Oh shit, that's funny.
All right, let's try to see if we can make it to the village alive.
Okay, where I'm trying to figure out where we're at again. Oh, down.
Bottom
There we are.
right. Yeah.
Like we're on
So
there.
currently, you guys have made it about here.
Okay.
Although
Okay.
what you've noticed is that it seems like you haven't traveled that far distance-wise. However,
Mhm.
it's taken quite a long while, about 2.5 hours, to go. If you had to guess, only about half a mile down the road.
Are there white
Hmm.
painted handprints of children on any of the trees?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Uh,
That was a Blair
Well,
Witch Project reference, by the way.
if,
Yes.
yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Suddenly, what's his name?
Yeah.
Borat comes out from behind the tree. Hello, from your
Mhm.
phone family. It is very nice. All right. You keep walking for about another hour and a half until you come upon. Here we go. Pull this up.
How big is it? How long is the distance in one of those hexagonal squares?
It's only a quarter of a mile.
Damn. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
You come to this area right here, though,
Mhm.
after about another hour and a half, and the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you as you reach this area. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their hands now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Mhm.
Hmm.
As you approach this area, the gates swing open,
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Yep.
screeching on the hinges as they do so.
Are there any? I'm hearing an echo. Is there any symbols or anything on the gate or on the pillars?
You can give me an investigation check if you would like.
Okay. I've been rolling so great in this. I think this should be worked out fine. And an
Whoa!
8. That might be my highest roll yet. I'm going to call Guinness real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Rolled a 20. Oh, Steve rolled a 20 for that was just delayed. Wow.
Yeah, I just rolled an 8 for investigation. On account of because I'm a regular fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. I'm assuming you didn't go through those gates yet.
No, I'm just looking at them, looking for some kind of identifying marks.
You don't see any identifying marks. None of you do.
Yeah. Okay.
They're simply huge stone buttresses going up into the air with these rusted gates that have swung open with these two guardians that are now headless. But there are no marks, no arcane symbols, nothing on them for you to discern.
Now these
Yeah,
guards,
it's like going into
are they-
Gondor, except that instead of Gondor, it's hell.
Yes.
is the guards. I'm picturing like statues. Is that what we're looking at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any like lines or anything around any of the joints suggesting that it can move or anything? I can investigate again if you'd like.
No, we can do. I mean, from what you've seen, well, go ahead. You can roll another investigation check. That's fine.
Okay. And I discover I have a nose on my face. No, I got a 12.
Nice. You peer around these statues. You don't see any lines like that would show articulation or it being able to move, but it's the statue's full of cracks. The heads are missing, although you don't see them. But like I said, the hands that used to hold stone weapons both have been either fallen off or someone has chopped them off or whatever it is, but they land or they are sitting crumbling at the feet of these two statues, which are in front of or on either side of this giant gate.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I have a guess as to who's responsible for that, but I'm not going to say his name.
Well, something happened
my
here.
impulse is to go through the open door.
Yeah.
But
we have nowhere else to go, so.
All right. Well, the gates are open. I am going to keep an eye on the statues as I pass through the gates, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pass through the gates with no problem. However, as you get to the other side of the gates, you feel your hearts all feel like they skip a beat for a moment, as if everything that you were experiencing outside the gates is in place even more strongly on this side of the gates. The gloom is a little gloomier. The mist is a little mistier. The naked raven women are a little more nakeded. So all of it.
I think when you're more naked, it's called naked.
Yes. It's yes. And as the last of you goes through the gates shut with a giant clang of finality.
Yeah.
Hey, I was being nice putting the weapon away to the Raven lady, but yeah, I'm pulling this motherfucker out now.
I'm way ahead of you. That startled me when those gates closed. That
Right,
seems
that
pretty
clanginess. It felt all
we're
jail
not going
sully and
that
shit.
way.
Yeah. We are, we are in the trap now.
That sounded pretty final. So all we can do is move forward.
Yep. That's all we can do.
Okay.
Cautiously.
We could have done before, too.
As you begin walking, what you notice now is that whatever it was that was slowing your movement outside of the gate has relented, and you are now walking at a normal pace. However, as I said, everything seems to be even more gruesome on this side, or gloomy, or however you want to describe it. As you're walking, the forest is becoming even deeper and encroached on the road even more. Towering trees whose tops are lost in heavy gray mist block out all but a death gray light. The tree trunks are unnaturally close to one another, and the woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Mm.
Who has the highest perception of the three of you?
The highest perception? Well, it ain't
Highest
me.
passive. Yeah.
Let me see here. I
I
have a
have 14.
3.
I have 14 for passive perception.
Oh, passive perception.
Oh,
Yeah.
passive.
My passive perception is 10.
Okay.
How do I see that?
It's on your sheet, and it is right below your list of skills.
Oh, I see
You'll
it
see-
there. Passive perception. Passive wisdom perception is 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's me.
Hold on
It's
for a
always
minute.
been you, Steve.
Whispering.
Hmm.
I just whispered something to Steve.
Yeah. I smell death. This is a fell place, even from the shadow fell.
I like your cologne. What is that scent? Death?
Yeah.
Hmm? Maybe she's born with it.
What is that from?
Suicide
That is
Squad?
from. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Said that to Katana. Harley Quinn
Yeah.
did.
Yes.
Yeah. I can feel it in
okay.
the water. I can feel it in the earth. I can smell it in the air.
That's right.
Nice. That's a good Lord of the Rings reference. Take yourself some inspiration. So.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, you catch the scent of death on the air.
That could just be from the match I had before we got here.
Yeah.
I don't bathe very often.
Yeah.
Bathe. What is this that you speak of?
For some reason, people like to put water on themselves and call themselves clean.
Weird.
I'm not sure that you could clean the entire kingdom of this stench.
Damn, that was very Mike Hammer.
No
Mhm.
kidding. What do you decide to do? Are you going to try and
It's very
see if
shadow
there's
pine.
actually something death, or are you going to continue on?
We can look around, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like it in general. But
Have you told
I'll-
us that you have this smell? That you got this?
Yeah. Yes, I did say it out loud.
Okay. Well, does it appear? Is it like a lingering smell in the area? Does it appear to be coming from a specific direction?
When Sadra points it out, you catch it now too. It is that this sickly sweet smell of decaying flesh, and it seems to be coming from the side of the road up ahead.
All right. I guess we'll check it out.
My guess is somebody died and their body was left to rot.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I guess we can't find out unless we go up and look. So we'll go up and look if everybody else is down with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm curious.
The foul scent leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush, about 15 feet from the road in the woods.
It's Grandma Tarkin.
Yes.
I recognize your foul stench anywhere.
The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at his body, which is surrounded by paw prints. The man
Was
is
he-
obviously
Was he thrown from his keds when the train hit him?
Yes.
Okay.
The man has obviously been dead for several days, and he holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
I'm curious about the envelope.
Me too.
I'll go get the note from his hand.
Okay?
The paper, whatever it is.
The envelope is sealed with a large red wax seal that has a large B set into it. B is in the letter B.
Hmm.
Okay. Ain't
You
Barovia?
could,
What's the B? What's with this B?
I'm not sure it's necessarily Strahd because wouldn't it have like Z on it or whatever his royal seal is?
I don't know. It just has a B on it.
Open it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
all right.
I will open up the letter.
There you go.
Okay.
There is the
Okay.
letter, and you can
Let me
read
see
it,
if I can get a better look at it.
or I can read it in a voice for you if you want. So,
Hmm.
Hail thee of might and valor. I, the
Burgomaster.
Burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Luna
Irina
Cal-
Coliana.
Irina Col- Why don't you just read it?
Well, yeah, because I'm not actually reading like the text. I'm reading it below
Yeah.
where they actually.
Oh,
read it.
okay.
they've
Oh,
got
I'm
the text
reading.
in
I'm reading the letter. I didn't realize that it said that up there. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're trying
Okay.
to do it the
I
hard
tried
way.
to read the handwriting and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
was
You
too.
got
Your
it.
All
adopted
right.
daughter, the fair Irina Coliana, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become
Nice.
too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their powers so that the devil may be contained within the walls of reaping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save this world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolian Idirovich, Burgomaster.
Nice. I gotta applaud that. Very good accent.
Yeah. Well done.
I had to kind of practice it.
You already have a point of inspiration, but just for that, Jonathan gets a point of inspiration. So,
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can
Beautiful.
have that.
So you're so cool, Steve, that Jonathan's picking up some cool just hanging out with you.
yes.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. By proxy. That's the only way I ever get any cool anyway. Used to it.
No. So. All right. So yes. So this letter, you found it. What is? I will point out to you, without inspiration check, is that he's talking about having been here for over 400 years and going through all this. Yet this corpse is fairly fresh, and the letter was written, it seems, fairly recently. So.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed I noticed it's really interesting that he talks about her corpse like he found her corpse and put this letter in her hand. That's how the letter reads to me.
I think this was the messenger of some kind, but I don't know.
But why would the messenger refer to this corpse in the past tense?
No, I mean the dead guy is a messenger of some kind.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No,
the person who wrote the letter refers to the person holding the letter as dead in the past tense, as if he found the person dead and put the letter in its hand.
Yeah. I think it's because, well, there's a lot of reasons. You're going to have to investigate.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we may actually have to talk to this guy if we reach the village.
But as you are gathered around in the forest here, looking at this body and reading the letter, a single wolf howls off in the distance in the forest.
Yeah,
we've been warned about these.
I'm guessing Michael J. Box is getting some.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a good bet that what's his face knows we're here.
Okay.
You shall not be named. Knows we're here.
Should we search this corpse?
Probably.
How about we'll search the corpse
pocket.
and you stay away from the dead things?
As you're sitting talking about searching the corpse, the wolves howl again, and you see it's wolves this time. There are 2 wolves.
Oh,
Everyone has 2 wolves inside them.
Romulus and Remus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Just
it
the,
is
yeah.
true.
Yeah, that may be it may be a warning saying, yeah, don't mess with that.
Don't mess with the corpse because the wolves are protecting the corpse. Why would the wolves be protecting the corpse?
Because
you're
they're
sitting
servants
around-
of he who shall not be named.
As you're sitting around talking, you hear the wolves howl again, and now it sounds like there are 3 wolves.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm for going.
This is a warning. We're being warned.
Yes.
They
I
sound
think so.
closer.
They're getting
Yeah,
closer, and they're
let's-
teaming up. We should leave this
Let's get
corpse
out of
alone.
here. I'm for getting out of here. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm moving out away from the wolves in the body.
yeah. I'm with
I've
you.
spent a fair amount of times in nature. And I can tell you that if we try and run from a growing pack of wolves, they will simply follow us.
Oh,
We
they
need to
might
make
follow
a
us,
stand. That's what we need to do.
but the thing
You're
is,
assuming that they're acting like natural wolves.
yeah, they're warning
They are
us.
clearly not.
They're a messenger from someone much
Legba?
greater than we.
You now hear 4 wolves howl. And it's much louder.
I am backing the hell out of there.
Mhm.
I'm just kind of done like talking about it. I'm just going.
Are you in the forest or are you on the road?
I'm on the road.
And
Just coming out of the forest on the road, whatever, about right here.
I am going to walk with my back to the party and my eyes
right
to the back of the group so that we're not attacked from behind.
okay.
Sounds like fun.
I'm with you. I'm
They
ready
may not be
to.
natural wolves, but a wolf has got to be a wolf by some point.
Surprising.
You're right. You're right. We
Zaz
don't
is
want to
already
turn
on
back.
the road and has hidden behind the nearest pebble. So
That's
while the cleric is there
That's
prepared to
probably-
fight.
yeah.
As Kratos steps foot onto the road, you see 5 slabbering wolves appear only momentarily before melting, literally melting back into the shadows with only the red eyes staying for a moment. And then you hear the crunch of bones as if the corpse is being devoured and taken away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone didn't want us looking into that any more
Yeah.
than we did.
Exactly. And it could have been us.
Someone did not want us to see that there's more to this than what we're aware of right now.
Yep. So if we're going to find out more, we have to talk to the burgomaster.
Yeah,
And with
I think you're right.
Suggest
Brad.
tea time.
yeah, I was gonna say you guys. You travel for about another 3 hours with no problems, and as the sun is about to set, you're gonna find yourself in the village of Barovia, which is right here on the map.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because now you're able to travel normally.
Okay.
Why don't we take time when you come back? If you could give me real quick, could give me a picture you want for your characters, and I'm gonna do a couple for those other guys, and then
Okay.
that way I can make quick tokens of them in case we have to do combat, and we're not all looking like a Scooby-Doo character. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Or like a bunch
If not-
of Dementors.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a permanent picture. We can put something else up eventually. I just want to create tokens for you guys or something. So,
All right.
but yeah, go ahead and get something. I'm gonna go get something real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna have more curry or more. There's not a lot of stuff in it. It's mostly
Hungry.
that might not help either.
There we go.
So what do you guys think so far?
So far, so
I
good.
think this is awesome.
Cool.
Love it. Thank you.
You are most welcome.
I know it's got to be a lot of work putting this stuff together for us, and we don't give enough credit to our DMs. I don't think there's any way that we could, But if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here playing. So thank you for that.
You are most
That and
welcome.
I would have even less hair on my head.
Yeah, and imagine that there would be a dent where the hair used to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Top of my head looks
Damn,
like an
man.
avocado.
Everybody's giving it to you over your hair today. What is up with that?
I don't know.
Well,
I can dish it out, so I can take it though.
that's true.
All right, I've got tokens for the 2 NPCs.
Is it beer o'clock for you over there, Jonathan?
What's that?
I said, is it beer o'clock for you over there too?
Affirmative. Yeah. No, I've been drinking
Nice.
since 4 this morning. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I
I
waited till
already
5.
uploaded mine now.
I'm trying to
cool.
get these.
Cool.
Yeah, I got it. I almost got it here. Almost. Let's see.
I gotta say,
probably not the
I'm not
smartest choice.
comfortable hearing you say I almost got it with a little strain in your voice.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Oh, there it is. All
Hell
right. All right. There's my character.
Good night, everybody.
Right.
With that, we're done.
All right. Let's
That's
see.
all right.
That's just about there.
We've been around
This
for
is
3 years now. People got to be pretty much used to our sense of humor by now, I think.
I saw a story the other day that made me laugh my ass off and question society all at the same time. It was a story about a trend that is ongoing in the WNBA right now, where they're throwing neon green dildos on the floor from the top deck. I was like, can you imagine? Can you imagine if you had to go to hospital because you got taken out by a green dick? It's like, how to explain that at work the next day. You know,
It
when
was
you
the
finally
Hulk.
make
The
Mhm.
Hulk smashed me.
and then
Right.
these words.
Yeah, that is meant about bad.
I kind of maybe I'm just not that. I don't know. I can't imagine needing something to be neon green that I masturbate with. Neon green,
But it glows
like
in the
glow
dark,
in the dark and shit. Why?
so you can see what you're doing.
Yeah, evidently.
I'm just. How did those get on the market for that to be a thing to throw on the stage?
I don't know.
The world will never know.
All I know is I was
And sit
laughing my
down.
ass off. The more I thought about it, the more hilarious I was getting. So,
Okay, let's see. How do I upload the
Go to the top of your sheet and you see a little thing that says edit.
edit? Yeah.
If you
Okay.
that you make a good point there, Clarissa. Click on edit.
what'd she say?
She said if you need to see what you're doing, then you obviously don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah, I guess there's that.
it checks out. All right, let's see. This goes.
And you should see a thing to upload an avatar picture and your character avatar. Are you seeing it?
I think so. It's okay. Let's see. Use. Wait. Okay, what do I do here? This one. Okay, click to upload. And it would be this.
It takes a
guy.
minute to upload.
Right.
And I had to go back to edit twice to put one in for the token. Like for instance, once I did the avatar one, it kind of took me out of it. So then I had to go hit edit again and go back in to upload the token one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as we've discussed, Murphy hates me. And by extension, he hates all of you, so beware.
All right.
So does Strahd von Zarevich, apparently.
It would seem so.
Mhm.
Tell me when you guys are ready.
I'm good.
Almost. I'm struggling to get this to. Let's see. JPG. That's the right one. There it is. Okay, so then how do I make the token?
You should have a token and an avatar already assigned to your to the character I made for you. I guess Nemwe made one for this one.
Yeah. You just upload a new
Did you?
picture.
I just went into Grok and had it make it. Ask it for a pic of a fighter with a weapon or something.
Your token is that picture that you uploaded.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's your token at the moment.
So it won't be around. I was just thinking of that.
No, but
Red border is
I
kind of
can
cool.
make it into one of those over the break. So
Okay.
yeah, there's a website I go to do that. So here, let me just
Let's see, what is it doing now?
it should be. It's all good. It looks good to me. So on my side, I see everything.
Cool.
Well secluded. I see all.
Yes.
Okay, I see the map.
I'm trying to open my character sheet and it's not wanting to open. Wait, there it goes. All right, got it.
For the purposes of just ease, I put
Yeah.
the Zaz character on the edge of the map of the town that you should see now.
Okay.
And
Okay, right here.
just to represent the party. So I'll
Okay.
move them wherever you guys want.
Yeah.
That way we
Well,
don't have everybody on.
what's her name? The lady we're supposed to see is outside the town.
Yes, on the other side of town, Madam Eva.
Oh, so we have to go through town. She's on the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, then I'm up for just walking a straight line through the middle road through the town there, and getting to the other side to talk to her.
It was also getting dark, so
Yeah. We definitely need to be in town by then. And probably behind closed doors.
That
So
would be
let's
good.
find an end.
it's up to you guys. But we will play it whatever way you guys want to play it. But when you guys are ready, we will go back live, and we will start role playing.
All right. Sounds good.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Well, almost. Hold on.
Uh-oh. If you listen closely, everybody, you can hear Mike Nunley draining the loser. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
3 words that automatically start a fight. Yeah. You roll for this.
Okie dokie.
You feel better?
Yeah.
All right.
My teeth are once
Rock
again
on.
on solid ground.
Nice.
Good. Very good.
The lizard has successfully been deflated.
For now.
All right. As you approach the village, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
Mm.
All right.
You are on the edge of this village. Like I said, you saw that the town emerging from the mist, much like gorillas in the mist. These are towns in the mist, and you hear sobbing coming from somewhere.
Mm.
We tried to mimic the sobbing to communicate.
Yes, that's
You said gorillas in the mist. It was a reference to the movie. Come on, people.
Where,
I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to take that seriously or not. And
No, I'm just talking shit. Well, I guess we head into the town and try to find some place to sleep for the night if we're not supposed to be out here in it.
I'd say yeah.
As you walk down the town, or down this main street of the town, you can see dwellings on either side, houses. Occasionally, you will see a face peep out and then disappear back behind closed shutters. Towards the center of town, you see 2 larger buildings, but you do not see any people. I will say that you are at this area, but yes, you see a large building here and a large building up here.
Do there
And
appear
the
to be
wailing-
lights on in either building?
There is lights on to the building to the left, and the building to the right. Hold on for a moment. I'm sorry. The building to the right has lights on, and you hear some people there. The building to the left, it looks to be some sort of store, but it has closed up. But that is also, I don't know if you don't know if it's coming from that building itself, but the sobbing appears to be coming very loudly from somewhere in that direction.
From the direction of the store?
Yes.
Okay.
perhaps we should walk around the outside of it and see if there's someone in distress. No.
Or it could be a trap.
Satyrs like, F these people. We're going. It's a trap. We're going somewhere else.
Well,
She knows this realm.
all I know about this place, I've learned from you and from you guys so far. And so far, I've learned you cannot trust a motherfucking thing.
No, you can't. Absolutely right. You've learned your lesson well.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
But I am tempted to play the stupid girl in the horror movie that goes after the sound in the evening.
All right.
Hello?
It's the chainsaws.
It's all right.
Who's there? Come out.
Come out with
Fine,
your
I'll go
sobbing.
swimming without you.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to take my bikini off. Woo. It's cold in here.
That's good stuff. All right, so we're checking out the sound of the crying.
Yeah.
All right. As you come to this corner, let's put you right here. You are next to the sparse light from this building. There is sparse light in this building that spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads Bildras Mercantile. Further down, right here, you can identify a smaller, dilapidated building situated behind Bildras Mercantile, where the sobbing is coming from. A moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark, two-story townhouse.
And
I don't like the feel of this.
hold on, what do we got here?
Mm.
If you come here to kill me, clap your hands.
Mhm.
What you say?
See, here.
Yeah. Simon didn't say. Yeah.
Well, my first impulse, again, I know shit about this place, is that perhaps the person crying might be the merchant or related to the merchant or something like that.
It's possible.
If we get in good with, say, the merchant or the merchant's daughter or something like that, perhaps they have an old lady that needs servicing for some leather armor. Then I don't know. It might be a good idea to help out.
I think it wouldn't be a good idea to stay out after dark.
Okay. Well then, you know more than I do here. I say we check out the room behind us there, then, and see. That looks like it might be. It's big enough to perhaps be an inn or something. But it is my opinion that we should probably check this out. But I do feel a bit like the final girl in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Once again, Zaz is all for saying F those people sobbing and going somewhere else. And the life cleric, Mr. Vasily, says, we must see what is wrong and see if we can help them. And most everybody wants to tell the cleric to go F himself, but there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, the cleric that is from here, or at least from Barovia, is saying that. That's interesting.
It's funny how, though, that the cleric and the rogue seem to be split on either side of the vote every time. Weird how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like the rogue wants to do the immoral thing and the cleric wants to do the moral thing.
Yeah. And they have absolutely no influence on how the party is ultimately going to vote and do stuff. So there it is.
Well, I mean, have you considered that? I mean, think of the reputation we could get if we save somebody in the town.
True.
If we can establish somebody's actually in danger and it isn't a trap, yes.
Well, see, wouldn't that be a good thing?
This might give us some valuable insight too as to what's happening in this town. if this
All
person
right.
doesn't kill us. If they don't kill us. Now, there's always a
Right.
chance. Throw caution to the wind and let's go break some windows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clap our hands. That's what I meant.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. You want to check
Okay.
it out? Go check it out.
So we are now heading in the direction of the crying sound, and I guess for the sake of shits and giggles, I shall be out in front.
Okay.
That would
I'm
be fun.
right behind you.
As
I
you
will
get
be
here,
back.
the moaning sob is incredibly loud here. It almost has a supernatural quality to it.
Oh,
Mhm.
And you've been walking for a good 5 minutes, and it hasn't let up for at least 5 minutes.
Hey,
And
Myrtle, give it a rest.
judging by all the closed windows around here, it may have been going on even longer than that.
Yeah.
The house is about 40 feet square and is 2 stories tall. And the front door is open on its hinges.
This is not
okay.
I would suggest we arm ourselves as we go forward, just in case.
good. Yeah.
Sword in hand, ready.
Bear in mind, any suggestions I make in this realm are from someone who has no idea what the hell is going on.
Oh no. Having weapons in hand is probably not a bad idea.
Okay.
As you enter the first floor, you see that there is a small dining area with a table and 2 chairs. There were pictures on the walls, but all of them have been torn down. The pictures torn out of the frames and torn into shreds, and a small kitchen. There's a stairwell that curves, that goes up and then turns to the right and goes up to the second story, and you can hear the sound of the moaning and crying come from the second story.
I would like to, if we could. I mean, I would like to attempt to take one of the torn up pictures and attempt to assemble it to get an idea of what the picture was, like putting a picture together, a puzzle. I mean,
Sure.
Okay.
I would like to know what picture is on there.
Give me an investigation, or do an investigation check.
Investigation coming up.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Holy shit! I critted that motherfucker.
You are amazing at jigsaw puzzles. In fact, it is one of your hidden talents that nobody knew you had. And you quickly put together not 1, not 2, but all 4 of the crudely painted paintings that were adorning this room. All of them depict a young girl. One of them has a girl who is probably, the paintings aren't great, but maybe 7 or 8 years old. And the last painting, the girl is maybe 16 or 17. She is always depicted as smiling with blonde hair, although her eyes get sadder as time goes by. In 2 of the paintings, there's also an older woman that you assume is her mother in the paintings with her as well.
In 2 of the paintings, at which points? I'm assuming we're looking at childhood, teenager, 20s, 30s, or something like that.
No, you're looking at like 7, 10, 14, and like maybe 19, so adulthood, young adulthood.
All right, now which pictures is the mother figure in?
The 7, the one where she's the youngest, and the one where she's the oldest.
Interesting. Okay, is she wearing any identifying jewelry by any chance, like a wedding ring?
No, both of them are clad in simple, commoner clothes. Although in every one of the paintings, the girl is holding onto You don't know if it's because of the painting or the skill of the painter, or if this is exactly what it was. But it is a misshapen doll wearing a strange look on its face with a sackcloth dress.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And is the doll in just the younger pictures or in all of them?
All of them.
Hmm.
In the pictures where she is older, what is the doll doing in the picture?
She's still holding on to it. The girl. Just like she was holding it in the earlier pictures. Holding on to it like it's the dearest friend that she has.
It's like a comfort
Okay.
thing, like a comfort blanket.
I hmm. The mother being at
Yeah.
the first at the first picture and the last picture is interesting. That she's not there in the middle ones implies that there was perhaps. I mean, it could have simply been something just as stupid as she wasn't there when they did the painting, but it does seem to imply an absence of this mother figure during this period.
Mm-hmm. She could be dead.
Could be the reason the pictures were destroyed out of grief.
Mhm. Yeah.
We have to
Uh,
find that doll.
honestly, out of character here, tearing up pictures like this is activity of demons.
And poltergeists.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
So
the
I
pucker
guess
factor gets higher.
what was that, Nim?
I said the pucker factor gets higher.
Right. So I
Right.
guess what I'm trying to determine is I mean those are the only clues we have. There was a woman in the beginning there, and she was not there at the end. There's no nothing to identify the person really of the so I mean
Has any
why would these be torn up
has anybody
unless it
noticed a
angered
change in
somebody?
the crying, the sobbing? Has this changed at all? Anybody notice a change
Ah,
in it?
good question.
We might
It's
be
still
being watched right now.
it's still going on
Mm-hmm.
upstairs. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still concerned. I think we're dealing with something that's not alive.
I
Okay, I
think
guess my advice at this particular point would be I guess my gut is telling me that we should be careful about how we approach this crying person.
I would agree.
I don't if this person was the one who tore up the pictures, we could be dealing with serious rage issues. Trigger things going on.
Mm-hmm. Very possibly.
oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
I
if we keep
guess
meddling in the house and she sees us down here, she might be a little perturbed as well. Perhaps we should call out to her. What do you think? Should I call out to her?
that is as good of a thing to do as I can come up with.
All
Mhm.
right.
Perhaps we don't know what her name is, but some just maybe a hello or are you okay or something. I don't know.
So I hollered towards the stairs. Uh, Hello there. Are you okay? Uh, what's your name? We've come in peace. We're not here to harm you. We just heard you sobbing, and we're hoping to help if we can. Are
the
you up
crying
there?
continues. You hear the crying
Okay.
continue, and you could hear now, as if someone is moving vigorously, the floorboards creaking.
Oh,
Um,
I'm gonna come up to you to see if you're okay. I'm not armed. Well, I'm not holding my sword in my hand.
wait, don't wait. That if that is her, let her come to us.
Yeah.
Or you can come to us. We're here to help you. We're not going to hurt you.
Mm.
Okay.
Speak for yourselves.
You wait several minutes,
Mm.
and just the crying continues. But after waiting several minutes, a ball rolls down the stairs slowly and ends up at your feet, Tavis.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder where we got this from. Um,
I look down at
okay.
it.
What?
I can't get any horror references past Mike, so I'm not even going to bother trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pick the ball up and throw it back up the stairs.
Yes.
A nice underhand curve.
You throw it back up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You throw it back up the stairs, kind of move around for a moment, and then you hear something small skitter across the floor, and the moaning gets very, very loud and crying, and the ball comes back down the stairs.
Okay.
So you want to play catch? This doesn't seem to be helping. You're crying here. What's wrong? What is? Why are you in such grief? I holler up the stairs.
The crying pauses for a moment, and you hear a voice that sounds like it hasn't been used in a long time say, "Upstairs.
I didn't hear that.
Come upstairs."
You want us to come upstairs? I pick the ball up and look to the crew. Should we go up? I'll lead the way.
I don't trust this at all, but you can do what you want.
Zaz says he's going to guard the door.
Okay. I approach the base of the stairs and gently throw the ball back up to the top of the stairs. Can I come up to you? Are you going to hurt me?
In a raspy voice, you hear once again, "Yes, come upstairs. I will not hurt you."
I look back at the guys
She
here
said
and
that
think,
in an interesting way. Will you hurt me? Their first answer was yes. Come upstairs, and then I will not hurt you.
Right. Yeah.
So basically, she said, "Will you hurt me? Yes. I mean, come upstairs. No, I won't hurt
Do I
you."
trust you? No, I don't. You want to go upstairs and get billed by her? That's on you.
Sorry, I'm just having fun.
I know.
No, it's good. It's good.
So is anybody going
I'm
to?
just doing my role.
I will come up
me?
the stairs with you.
All right.
So I slowly start climbing up the stairs. Okay, I'm coming up. I don't
Cleric
have
is
anything in my
coming up
hands.
with you. I don't know if Sager's coming up with you or not. So
I'm covering the rear right now. I'm downstairs.
no problem. All right. Both Tavis and Kratos and Vasily the cleric. As you go upstairs, there is another single room up here. It is 40-foot square. The room has 2 beds in it, and it looks like it was divided by a curtain. Sitting in the middle of the room with her back to you, cradling a misshapen doll wearing a sackcloth dress, its weird looking face looking at you as you come up the stairs, is an older woman with jet gray hair rocking back and forth, who is choking back sobs but is not moaning and crying anymore.
Okay. We come in peace to see if we can help you. It sounds like you're grieving, and no, we don't. I don't like to see people hurt.
Is there what is it that is making you cry? Are you, do you need help? Can we help you?
Have you lost someone?
Gertrude is gone. My
Who-
daughter is gone.
Your daughter's
Daughter.
gone.
Uh,
How
long
old?
has
How
she-
old is she?
19. She's been
19.
gone for a week. I have
So
kept her in my home safe for her entire life. I have never let her leave the village or my sight for 19 years. One day, I go to the market without locking the door. I come home and she is gone. And all that is left is base.
I don't mean to appear insensitive, but if you essentially kept the child locked up for 19 years, is it possible she did just run away?
You're saying this is my fault that my daughter has left?
no, she's
I'm
gonna
just
make her
saying
own
that she
decisions.
might there might not be something. She might not be in danger. Is all I'm suggesting. Something might not have happened to her. She could just have run away. She could be staying with a friend or something along those lines. I did not mean to bring more despair to you. I apologize.
Mike and Jonathan, give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Well, while they're talking, I'm coming up.
Okay. Both.
16 and 21.
Maybe it's because you're both on edge. Maybe it's because of the stillness in the room now that she is not sobbing. But when she asked, "Are you saying it's my fault?" and both of you said no, you swear that you're not sure where the voice came from. You heard a small voice say, "Yes. Yes."
Oh,
I think that's a doll.
I hate to. I'm not. You heard that yes, right?
I
When I
did.
said that,
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
that tends to make me. That seems like a pretty obvious answer to what I just said.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I? We can look for your daughter though.
Yeah.
Yes, we would love to help you. If
Good.
we were to look for her, where might be a good place to start? And when's the last time you've left this house, besides going to the market?
I will never leave this house again. Never. But if you want to look for my daughter, you should probably start in the same place one looks for their daughters every time they disappear.
Castle Ravenloft.
Sunset Strip.
The whorehouse.
Yes.
Okay.
Girls, girls, girls with Count Strahd. No.
Yeah.
Strahd.
I guess people not from California probably don't get that reference.
Yeah.
That is a road where a lot of prostitutes hang out in California.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
How would you know that, Mike? So anyway, how would I know that? I didn't know that.
Google.
Yeah.
So she goes, Strahd. Strahd destroys everything. Strahd is a curse upon our land, our people, and I don't care what he does to me anymore.
Do you think that he has your daughter?
Who knows? Who knows where Gertrude is? But it would not be surprise me. She was a young beauty. Even at a young age, I knew that his eyes would find her eventually.
Hmm.
And then I hear the whispers. I have heard them for so long. And now they are always around me. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Everybody who is up in the room at the moment.
Okay.
All right.
Ouch.
God damn! I sucked some serious balls here.
21. I'm glad I came up.
We were just talking about the Sunset Strip, Mike. We don't need to have that.
Yeah. You can't be doing that there.
What, he said I could get a part in his movie.
Sadra, as you poke your head up over the railing, your two companions are kind of blocking you from getting into the room, but you are able to see into the room, through past them to what's going on. Your companions are focused talking on to the woman who is in the middle of the room. You notice the doll actually look at you and wink, and long fangs begin to grow from the mouth of the doll.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just that doll is creepy.
Quick question. Strahd is a
Yes.
vampire, right?
Yes.
She's
Yes, he
afraid
is.
of Strahd.
Huh?
He is supposed to be everywhere with eyes everywhere.
Yes.
Anybody getting the
Yeah.
picture I'm painting about this creepy ass doll over here?
Yeah.
I don't think we saw it though.
Yeah, I pointed out to you.
Ah,
Okay. Well, I'm looking at the doll trying to see if I can see what you're talking about. And I'm just seeing this doll sitting there. Looked creepy.
As Sadra points it out, the doll suddenly animates and sinks its fangs into her neck and rips out her throat.
all
And
right.
she
Okay.
collapses.
Time to kill the doll.
And then the doll becomes inanimate and falls to the ground.
I'm still gonna kill the doll.
All right.
I'm not
it's
so
no
sure.
it's no use. I mean, the force that killed her is not the doll. It's Strahd.
Maybe so, but this is making me feel better. Okay.
Vasily rushes forward to try and attempt to heal her, but it is beyond his power to heal the wound that she has taken. And he closes her eyes and begins praying over her, hoping that her body and her soul will find some rest. Although he appears, even the short amount of time you have been here, usually you've been traveling with this cleric for a month, it appears that he has aged, and like the very ability that he draws his power from is being sucked from him. So
Yeah, we're in a bad spot.
So he's turning into Jonathan Harker.
but Kratos, you killed the shit out of that doll.
Oh yeah, I did.
You chopped it up like a madman. However, after you did that, you see that stitched into the hem of its dress is a frayed tag bearing the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
He's no fun. He's no beans.
Yep.
That sounds like a reference to something that I don't.
That is not one I get.
No,
Nope.
it's not a reference to something outside. It's something you should remember for the game. So eventually.
Okay.
There's no fun. There's no Blinsky. Okay. All right. I think it's time to go and see if we can get to the end.
At least the doll didn't turn into the girl and realize that you just murdered the 19-year-old girl.
Is there by chance glass from the Trinity Church hanging around anywhere?
Is there
Strahd
what?
wouldn't do that.
Glass from the Trinity Church hanging around anywhere?
No.
That's what they caged the Annabelle doll in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of that, well, that's a whole long discussion. But there's the Annabelle doll has a new owner now, so
There's a what?
has a new owner.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was it the brother?
Oh yeah. No.
No,
Somebody bought the
after-
museum.
Yeah, after the guy who was touring with the Annabelle doll died, take that for whatever you want to take it for. Some musician decided it'd be cool, and he bought not only Annabelle but the whole museum and all the artifacts and everything, because that would be cool to own. So
Yeah.
More power to you, dude.
This sounds like a
Might
horror
I
movie in the
recommend you
making.
watch Annabelle Coming Home before you try that again?
Yeah. So yeah, he's posted. He's thrown up selfies with Annabelle and the museum and everything. He's already.
And he probably plays with Ouija boards too.
Yeah. Anyway. As you come down the stairs, Zaz reports that there are some, not officials, not guards, but townspeople who have been expecting what they think has happened, and they look in and like, is she gone?
Yes. We tried to help, but there was nothing we could do. A doll grew vampire teeth and ripped her throat out.
That is not surprising.
It caught us a little off guard, I don't mind saying.
We will take her to the church. It is too late in the evening to bury her today because, well, bad things will happen. But someone will guard her body in the church, and she will be buried in the cemetery under the light of the sun, for what it's worth.
That sounds good. I do have a question though. As we're not familiar with your town here, where might we find a place to stay for the night?
You are, of course, you're travelers. I do not recognize you. You are obviously not from Barovia.
No.
Welcome to. Hold on. He kind of straightens up a little bit, as if he's had to do this a few times. Welcome to Barovia, fair jewel of. Well, I can't do it anymore. It's not worth it. If you look up the street, you will see the Blood of the Vine Tavern. You can most likely find a room there. I believe that there are vacancies, and you could find something good to eat and some good company there as well. And you could get in out of the darkness, which I would highly recommend. I do not know how long you've been in Barovia, but being out after night is not recommended.
I appreciate the advice and the tip on the place to stay. Thank you. And the fact that it's a tavern, you just made my evening.
You're most welcome. You stay safe.
Yes,
we shall.
Well.
We shall. And my condolences for your loss.
Mary was a much troubled woman, and Barovia be blessed. Do not find her way back from death.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good evening. So, do you want to make your way up to the tavern?
Yeah, off to the tavern.
Yes.
All right.
Sounds like a good plan. A tavern's a good idea after just seeing what we saw.
Oh, hell yeah.
A single shaft of light. God, now I've got that in my brain. A single shaft of light thrusts. Oh, God. Come on. Purpose. They knew what they were writing. All right. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square. Oh, my God. It's an illuminated day.
We're calling it illumination now, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Into the empty channels that are the streets.
I, as a cleric, will thrust my shaft of light. Oh no! Come on. Yes. All right. Just try not to laugh. I'm gonna write it from the beginning because now everything seems wrong. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog.
I didn't like this. I swear I didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. Oh no. All right. You walk into the tavern. The tavern building is about 60 feet square. Closest stretch of the sign reveals that it originally read Blood of the Vine, and Inn has been scratched over with the, I don't know what that is. Oh, over an L. So it used to say Blood of the Vile Tavern.
Mm.
This once finely appointed tavern has grown shoddy over the years. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. They include the barkeep. You see 3 Vistani sitting together, and a man who is all in bright polished armor, sitting next to the fire with his feet up on a stool.
Hey, Tavis. Them's your people over there. They might, you think you might be able to get some information from them? Hello?
What's that?
Jonathan?
Yeah?
Yeah, I was talking to your character.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lost the headset for a minute.
Oh,
There we go. All right.
there are a couple of Vistani sitting over there at the bar. They are your people. You might be able to get some information from them.
This is true. Okay, so I'm going to approach them.
Okay. Sitting at the table are 3 Vistani women, and they all look up at you and, yes, oh, look. Well, at least it is a Vistani and not some doomed traveler coming through Barovia. What can we do for you, countrymen?
I just thought I'd stop in for some conversation. I'm kind of wanting to find out a little bit about what's going on around here. If you guys have any information that'll help. But first, how are you doing? You know, that's kind of rude. My name is Tavis, so I wanted to introduce myself.
The 3 of them look at each other and then look back at you. It's like, well, obviously, you have not lived in Barovia for some time, countrymen, or you are the most upbeat Vistani I have ever met.
Well, I've been gone long enough to perhaps regain some life in my soul.
We are, as all the people of Barovia are, here, living for the moment, and trying to do what we can to keep going from day to day. Welcome to our inn. We hope you have a wonderful time.
Well, I
Is there
appreciate that.
else, any other thing else we can do for you?
Well, I'd like to introduce you to my friends here, if you don't mind, and we're traveling together.
Normally, this is not what we do, but sure. Who are your friends?
I appreciate it. Well, my friends here, I've got we're looking for a place to maybe spend the night. I've got I'm bad with names. I haven't learned them. I'm not saying that to them. I'm just trying to remember
Hi, I'm
everyone's
Kratos.
name.
I'm just here for the chicken and the Dr. Satan ride.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna say that.
You look at a handsome, strong one. Kratos.
Yes.
I don't remember that name.
That you shall.
And
You will hear of it
there's
again one day.
There's Sadra here. And she is very bright, strong, as well in mind and spirit. And
something of the dark about her.
That there is. Yes, that there is.
Yeah.
But no need to fear. She's on his side, and
I'm
one
of
of
the shadow, but not of Barovia.
Yes. Huh. Okay. And
and then
who are your other friends?
well, we've got a rogue. I know it's hard to believe that he's a rogue, but he's a tall one, no?
Yes. We don't see many of his kind here. They usually don't survive the fogs, but welcome. And it looks like it's another Vistani, but he is you not look like you're doing too well in your home country there, young man. So
Well,
what brings you all here to fair Barovia?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think any of us do.
No,
we're
We
not sure
were
how
at a
we got
place
here.
called Faerun. We were gonna. We were gonna. You don't mind if I talk to you, right?
We weren't doing anything else besides drinking and hoping to collect coin from those who pay for drinks since we own the tavern. But yeah,
Okay. Okay. Nice establishment, by the way. We we were dealing with a lycanthrope problem in a completely different place called Faerun, and we were in a forest, and somehow we ended up here. That's you now know as much as we do. We kind of stumbled our way here to this place, and yeah, but we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here.
the three of them laugh a little bit. Like, excuse us, we're not laughing at you, but this is a tale we have heard many times. In different versions of it, but it is the same tale. Strahd casts out his net because he wants new blood, new souls, new people to rule over. And you happen to stumble into the trap this time. And now you are stuck here in Barovia like the rest of us.
Well, this Strahd guy, whoever he may be, I don't know yet. I've heard he's a pretty powerful guy. But I will not go down without fighting. You're not just going to take my blood without getting a little axe in your fucking head. That's all I'm saying.
Everyone kind of laugh, and the guy in the corner that is sitting by the fire actually starts applauding like that. And three females look at him a little annoyed, and they look at you like, well, many have said that, and good luck to you.
Hey, I'm not saying I can beat the guy. I'm just saying I'm not going down without a fight. That's all I'm saying. And somebody's going to walk away not being able to walk right or fuck right or something.
Wow, you are full of spirit. I would say this is one thing you are going to leave over is if Strahd is no longer in charge. But you didn't hear me say that, so.
That's helpful.
But you know, speaking like that, there is someone you might want to talk to in the morning.
Really?
Yes. Have you heard of Madame Eva?
Madame Eva. Actually, we have heard of Madame Eva before.
Yes. Madame Eva, she is my grandmother. She's all of our grandmothers here, actually. She would be a good one to talk to. She may be able to help you.
Okay. Okay.
It seems like all roads point into the direction of Madame Eva then.
Where might we go to find your grandmother?
Oh, Madame Eva?
Yes.
Madame Eva, if you go east or west out of town and follow the road, eventually it will take you down by the lake. And there you will find the encampment of those Vistani who stay with Eva and stay true to the Vistani way. Unfortunately for us, or fortunately, we were long ago corrupted by living in a village here in Barovia. But if you want to see true Vistani, you will go down and you will find Madame Eva and her people. And she should be able to read the Toroka for you and let you know maybe more information about your fate or your future.
Okay. I really appreciate the advice. Thank you.
Definitely. And then
You're more than welcome. Make it up to us by buying several rounds of drinks with coin.
I don't even know if I start with any coin.
I have 10 gold pieces.
Yes, I got 15 gold pieces. I'll tell you what. Here's 5 gold pieces. How's that?
Yes. She becomes much more interested. You may drink, and the best room we have is also available to you. Please indulge yourself. And yes, Ari, bring them drinks and food, and make sure that the room is made up for these fine individuals. In fact, give them 2 rooms if they wish. So it's not like anybody else is staying here right now. Am I right?
Very nice.
Very
Appreciate
nice, very
you.
nice. Yes, very nice. Yes. So, let's see. What I would like 1 whiskey, 1 bourbon, and 1 beer.
Delicious.
1 scotch, 1 bourbon, 1 beer.
They come out. Some guys start singing. Everybody starts growing. Pretty soon, there's a tear in your beer, and they're crying for you, dear. There's a bunch of stuff going on.
All kinds of stuff, yes. And I would like some beer for my horses.
And then, yes. And then Strahd rolls in, and he starts singing about the burning rings of fire. So,
Actually, the horses only drink single malt whiskey.
yes.
This is true.
After hearing
They
about
drink.
solid pillars of light, I don't really think I really want to know about Strahd's Ring of Fire.
Well done, Steve. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. What would you guys like to do? There's Eric the barkeep is still here. There's the gentleman in the armor who was clapping, or you could drink and go to your rooms and call it a night. It's entirely up to you.
Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. I plan on having a couple drinks, having a little bit of food, and going to
Definitely.
bed with my belly full. But I'm not going to get drunk because I don't want to be all hungover when we get up in the morning. As I feel
Correct.
like I need to be at 100%.
I'm with you. So I'm only going to drink 14 of these beers. You got to have some restraint, you know.
Okay. Well, you wake up in the morning after having a good time drinking and having what revel you can. You do find out halfway through the night as you're drinking and you are buying rounds for people that the gentleman who was standing in armor and warming himself by the fire, his name is Smart. And evidently he is the son of the local burgomaster. So
Interesting.
Yes.
But after having a few drinks with you, he retires himself, wanting to get back to his home before it got too late. Although he does tell you that if you are ever looking for work, there is a home that has become a little bit of a menace. And after a few more shots, because he didn't want to divulge the name of the house, he lets you know that the name of the house is locally, it's just called Death House.
Death House. Very, very nice. Sounds like a super.
Very on brand.
Yes.
Okay. Where in town is it located?
Death House?
Yeah.
Death House is, you guys are on the map right now. Let me show you. I gotta
Is
find
it this one way over here?
No.
Over here?
Where?
Oh, it's up there.
No,
Let's see.
that's
No,
me. I'm just guessing.
Oh.
Over here.
I think that's the Vistani canon.
Okay.
This is the church. This is the
Oh.
cemetery.
Okay.
This is the burgomaster's house.
This is the church. This is the
Oh, there-
steeple.
This is Death House right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Does it have a little
so-
LLC painted on the side?
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact,
It
Okay.
says
Okay.
Susanville Village. Is that?
Death House, the
Huh.
house that eats.
Okay. Well, then after a good rest, then I say we head on over there. But I would also, I mean, I would like to maybe get some work, earn some coin, maybe build a little reputation if we could. Then maybe move on and try and talk to somebody else.
well,
I think
down below
I
the
think
house, all the way
survival's not a bad idea.
yeah, the house all the way to the south is the Burgomaster's mansion. So
Burgermaster.
down there.
So Burgermaster, that's got to include bacon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely got to see the Bacon Burgermaster guy.
Yeah.
All right. So you get through the evening. All of you are plagued with nightmares, although at this point it's nothing more than you expect, and they're vague nightmares that just leave you with enough sleep to feel that you've slept, but not enough sleep to feel like you got a good night's sleep and actually were rested. So,
All right, I got to ask you a question as a DM.
Yes.
Having nightmares frequently, especially if they're the same nightmares, can have meaning to this. How deeply do you wish to dive into these nightmares?
We will eventually, but these were not the kind of nightmares you woke up and remembered right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But yes.
Are we awake in the morning then?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Did you guys
All right.
every time we have slept, I've had nightmares. And this is even before we got here. The night before we got here, I had nightmares. Then we slept here again after a day here. I had nightmares. Am I the only one?
No.
I think that's pretty normal for this area.
It just happens being here.
Yeah. I usually have elven trances, and even in them, I am getting these dreams. I think they're created by He Who Shall Not Be Named.
It's some kind of magic of the place that it disturbs our minds like this.
Well, we were told by the hawk lady, the were raven, I did say this place consumes you, and
Yes,
I can feel the truth in that for certain.
Shahara Hall came down. So
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're having a good role-playing moment. So.
Yeah, she did speak truth on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
nerdy.
Well, shall we go on to the death house? It's this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll go.
We just got to go back down this main road, and it's just over the ways there. So,
All right.
I mean, unless you guys have a better idea.
No.
Sometimes
I
people
think
feel different after they've slept on something.
No. We need to make a living. We need to survive. I mean,
All right. And no sense in not making a name for ourselves in the process, right?
Yeah, if that matters to you,
right?
Sure. I would rather not be noticed by the master of this realm, but that's on you.
I get the feeling that we've already been noticed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, in this particular context, noticed means money.
Okay.
And we could use the coin.
The coin, yes, I will agree with that.
And the reputation would help us to make more coin.
And see, somebody's using their head over here.
It happens very rarely, so don't get used to it. But yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to paint a target on your back, that's on you.
Yeah, if you're going to hang out with us, that target's going to be on you.
Yeah.
So
I am well realizing that.
All right, so we wish to go down here to this death house.
Okay. dead
Isn't it right here?
house.
Oh,
Right
is
here.
it up here? Did I
Yeah,
choose the one?
that's
Okay.
the dead house.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
that one. Yeah. All right, let's get this done before we regret this.
Kind of
Try
hoping to
not
get
to-
Cannibal Corpse's autograph, honestly.
Right.
Mm.
Vision's on.
I'm seeing
Dynamic
nothing
light.
but black. I don't know if it's loading or.
Oh
Okay.
well, we're at the very bottom, the very southern part of the map, all the way down, and it's dark.
I see nothing.
It's all black for you. All right.
Painted black.
Here's my thing. Say.
Why can you not see?
Well, because they have dark vision and I don't.
It's not set up for you. Hold on.
Yeah, but you guys got that lantern.
Yeah,
None of
here,
them
let me.
is behind your choking to you. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Dead house.
Can you see now?
No.
Yes, I can. Although we are pretty big, we seem pretty big. But I guess we are fitting in the square there. Okay. Except the what's his name? Me on the end. I seem a little bigger than the other squares.
Well, you're a little bigger than I am, so
I just realized that.
don't let it go to your head.
Sadra.
I let most things go to my head.
All right, you should be able to see now.
All right.
Oh, I can totally see. I'm just saying my character, my token is a little bigger than the rest of them. Oh,
You're snapping in. You're good.
okay.
How about if I
Can
go
you see-
like this? Does that help?
No, you're proving my point that you can hide behind me.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, I'm hold on. What's going on? I'm trying. Hold on. Just trying to see. Yeah, I see now.
All right. So as you turn down the street and approach this house, you see the house stands out as it is. Hold on.
Hold on one second.
The house stands out as being much larger than anything else around it. It is 4 stories tall, and is fairly long compared to the other homes as well, being almost 60 feet long and 4 stories tall. What is even more disturbing to you is as you approach the entrance, the gates close in front of you and lock themselves, and the house almost appears to loom over you. So you are all standing currently
On
in
the
front
porch
of
there.
on the first floor in front of the gates to the house where there are double doors, and the gates have closed and locked themselves.
That's not ominous in any way.
What's I don't know how to take this at all. Usually I'm the one looming over people in an intimidating fashion. I don't know what to do when a building does this to me.
Zaz moves forward. He's like, "Are we really gonna go into this house? If so, I guess I should unlock it, the gate."
You like money, don't you? Yeah. If so, yes.
You think there's money in the house? Well, all right,
No,
I'll unlock the
there's
gate.
money in us completing the task.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, as long as I don't have to go in first.
I'll go in first.
Yeah, I'm not going in
But
first either.
as
So.
you're the one who's got to check for traps, that's going to be a very short trip of me being out in front.
23. He pulls out, you don't know where he pulled it out of, thieves' tools, and quickly makes short work of the lock. And
Whenever someone says they don't know where it pulled, I automatically get that flashback of Deadpool and her asking where he was hiding the engagement ring.
yeah.
What?
And the gate has been unlocked, and you can move in, and the double doors are right there. So you can go ahead and move your characters as you wish.
Okay.
Okay. Should I?
Uh,
Maybe we should check for
yes.
traps.
We need someone out in front to check for traps. I'm willing to follow from behind them.
Okay.
All right. Zaz moves forward to check for traps, and you see him kind of look all through the look at the door and look at the locks. He says, "Well, I can tell you the door's not locked, and it doesn't look trapped. So, yeah. Good
Okay,
luck."
let's keep moving forward, and assuming the rest of the party will follow us anyway, and
Yes, I'm ready.
then we'll work our way through this thing.
Let's do it.
If something
Alright.
happens, I will jump out in front of you so that you're not out there
Okay.
having to
Where
jump
are-
on the fight
alright.
line.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
the
we
front
got to enter over
Trying to
here.
figure out where you all are. Okay.
Yeah, we're all trying to come into the door over here.
That's where the door is. Okay,
It's a crowded entry.
Yeah.
It's a
And the
crowded
cleric
house.
is right here. If you click on the door, you should be able to open it, or I could open the door for you. Here, I'll open
There
the
we
doors
go.
for you.
Sounds good.
And you are now in the main entrance area. This is still kind of like, yep.
Is this a wall over here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you got to cover it up here.
Okay.
You can see through the windows. If you're on the outside, you can see into the windows. So if you wanted to look into the windows, I could tell you what you saw there. But
Can
There's
I
another
suggest
door
that the
right here.
people that just went into the other room there might wait until the rogue checks for traps?
That's what I'm doing. There's a door right here. Up
Kind
at,
of
yeah,
already
there
gone
we
in
go.
there, so I guess we know there's not
Yeah.
traps in there.
Yeah.
Well, this part, but we don't know what's up here yet.
he had checked these doors for traps right here.
Well, right, but we just saw these two walk through this whole room and nothing happened to them.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you already opened that door. So yeah.
Okay. Well, he goes up to this door, Zaz does, and checks this set of double doors as well. Let me give you a quick roll. And once again, he pronounces it safe and the doors unlocked.
Nice.
All
Okay.
right. Let me get out in front. I
He
will take a
steps
step.
back.
Yep, I step back.
Open the door,
All right.
and I will step into the room here. Does anything happen?
All right. No, nothing happens. But you do see a wide hall runs the width of the house with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace, on this wall right here, is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
I will hold on. We need the rogue in here.
Yep.
I want to take that sword. Can you check that for traps?
Sure. He goes up to the sword, begins investigating, searching for traps, and he does not find any traps. He says, it should be okay to take.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless it's magic, but
I take the sword down and examine it more closely.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh, my favorite roll. Two. I rock that shit. I know that I am holding something in my hand. Great detective work.
It's a broom. Oh, wait.
let me check it. 17.
I can roll investigation, check it maybe, yeah.
Sure.
How's that?
No, that's better.
There you go.
For all intents and purposes, it appears to be a finely made longsword.
Cool. All right.
Okay, can we?
Okay.
Does somebody have a detect magic?
Not right now. I'm gonna need another
Nope.
level before I can do that.
Okay.
Zaz is kind of looking around. He's like, "Do you want me to search this room, or are we good?" Or
Yeah, go ahead and search the room. I'm a little focused on the sword at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, I want to take. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the sword in the display and just take it down.
all right. Zaz starts walking around and looking at everything, and he's kind of knocking on the walls. And then after a moment, he starts taking a step back, and he points at the walls, and he points at one of the pictures of the satyrs and the nymphs, and he's like, "Do you see it?"
Mhm. I'm gonna do
Mm.
some investigation on that.
As
Not
you look
very
at where, no, you find it. As you look
Oh.
closer at where Zaz is pointing, you see it as well. Does anybody else want to see if they see it, or you want to wait till people point it out to you?
Yeah, I want to see if I see it. Let's see.
Well, if I notice everybody's looking at something, I'm gonna try to see it.
Okay.
So investigation again.
Yeah. You see it too.
Nice.
Holy shit!
All of you look at where Zaz is pointing, and you notice that what you initially thought were scenes of vines and flowers and nymphs. When you look more closely, maybe it was always there. Maybe the scenes have changed, but the vines are full of long thorns that are impaling creatures and sucking the blood out of them. The flowers contain the dead embryos of various animals. The nymphs are actually feasting on those that you thought that they were cavorting with. The satyrs are stabbing those around them and laughing and dancing over their corpses. And the scenes just get worse all around the entire room.
Mm.
Great.
Well, it's definitely a death house.
Exactly.
Mm.
Zaz
All right.
is kind of, he's like, this shit is giving me bad vibes, bad juju.
Yeah, I could see why. Um,
I guess we'll go. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to open that. I was gonna try to investigate that door.
It's like, what are you investigating?
These crappy rolls. The door above me.
Okay, the door appears to be normal in every respect. It's not locked or trapped as far as you can tell. Although Zaz is a little freaked out. He's like, tell me you guys have seen stuff like this before, because he's like, this is starting to seriously bother me. Everywhere we go, it's dolls or wolves or naked bird women. I mean, that's the best thing that's happened to me in the last 2 days. And she's transforming into a bird.
Yeah, I know. She was
I was
She
with
was
you up
something.
until the end, and then you just a little bit too much information there.
So yeah. So let's see what's here.
In that room,
Yeah.
it appears to be a dining room. The centerpiece of this wood panel dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. What's truly disturbing, though you don't know why, is that everything looks to be perfectly in place, dusted, and fastidiously clean. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees.
Hmm.
Mm.
Something unnerving about this.
Is it worth exploring?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hmm.
Here.
All right.
Is anybody else noticing the nature dichotomy here that we're seeing on these walls?
Yeah. Life and death.
I'm sorry, dichotomy
Yeah.
might be a little too big of a word for my character.
No, it's a good
Mhm.
word. It's a good word. It's a good word. It's a big word. It's a little big for right now for me because I'm a little slow, but it's a good word.
Mhm.
I give you an
It is.
inspiration, but you still have one. Take a point of life inspiration. So there you go.
Okay.
What are you guys searching this room?
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd
All
like
right,
to
Yeah.
go ahead.
search.
Give me some perception checks. And Kratos, are you in here searching as well?
Yes, I just entered,
All right.
and I'll give you an investigation roll, although it's one of those why bother kind of
You can do
rolls.
perception too if you want.
Okay, perception. Not any better, but we'll give it a shot.
Hey,
Nice.
19. There we go.
Very
all
perceptive
right.
of it.
Couple things. So let's start with Sadra. Sadra, as you are investigating, once again, if you start looking more closely at the wood paneling, you notice that there are twisted demonic faces carved into the seemingly pleasant tree trunks of the forest scenes. Wolves are lurking amidst the carved foliage, and you swear for just a moment that you thought you saw the image of a dead courier being dragged behind the carved tree in one of the scenes of the wood panel.
Mm.
Does
Mm.
does it resemble the body we found in the woods?
Yes.
Yeah.
Red silk drapes cover the windows, and there is a tapestry that depicts hunting dogs and horses. But as you're looking at it, Tavis, you see that the aristocrats change in front of you, and instead of them um, chasing after the dogs have transformed into half human, half were beasts, and are consuming them with one of the humans lords impaled on an iron rod as witches dance around it. And then just as suddenly you blink and the tapestry is back to normal.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, Kratos, as you are looking around, you notice that there is another curtain or drapery, and behind it is a panel that looks to have a lock.
Mm.
I investigate the panel.
All right, go
Um,
ahead and give.
I'm working on it. Investigation. Here we go.
That's
Wow,
right.
You got it?
Bam.
you investigate the panel closely, and what's most disturbing to you is that you think that you've done a rather good job. And while there is a way for it to be closed and latched closed securely, it doesn't look to be locked or trapped.
I'm not an expert in what is locked or trapped, however.
Hmm.
What is our rogue's name again?
Zaz.
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 That.
I would like you to check this panel. It doesn't appear to be trapped or locked or anything to me, but this is not my area of expertise.
Okay. He's like, all right, I'll take a look at it. He also rolls a 20.
Wow.
So he got a 27. He looks closely at it. It doesn't look to be locked or trapped to me either, but
All right, so I
just
had half an
between you
idea
and
what
me,
I was doing.
just between you and me, Kratos,
Yeah.
when someone takes the time to hide a panel behind a drapery and it has a way to close itself, it worries me just a little bit more when it doesn't look locked or trapped. So I'm going to step back over here.
Probably wise.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the advice of our resident rogue. Trapped or not, he suggests there's danger. I'm going to listen to that. Otherwise, why have a fucking rogue?
Perhaps we can get the rogue to just open it for us.
I don't. He didn't sound
Burglar?
like that was.
Do your burglar.
Yes. That's right.
Well, it kind of is my thing. Maybe y'all should step back, though.
Okay. Back we shall step. You, do your thing.
All right. He steps up, kind of like wipes the sweat off his brow, flips the latch, and flips open the door real quick. It ducks down, and nothing happens. Kind of peeks up over the couple times and looks up into it. What the? And he reaches in and he pulls out a single bottle of wine and puts it on the table.
Okay.
Is there what?
Why do I feel like Kiefer Sutherland's about to tell me drink it, Michael?
Well, we should investigate the bottle of wine. It could be poison.
Yep. How's
You're
a Lost
investigating?
Boys reference, by the way?
Yes. You investigate it. You do not recognize the language on the bottle at all.
Interesting.
Okay.
And what color is the wine?
The wine is a red wine.
Of course it is. Red
Okay.
wine.
That fits the house of death. A bottle of blood.
Possibly.
Or perhaps an inkwell for the Necronomicon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to examine this more closely.
Well, should we take it with us?
Yeah, for now. This was hidden for a reason.
Well, it as damn it, I can't remember his name.
Zaz.
As Zaz suggested, it could have very well been left there, so that we would find it.
Very
When
possible.
you suggest that you take the bottles of wine with you, you hear Vasily give out a cry, and both of the doors to the dining room slam closed.
Oh shit!
I
was just kidding. We ain't gonna take your alcohol, man. We wouldn't do that to you.
Right. So if you don't open the doors, we're gonna drink it.
Vasily bursts in through the other doors. He's like, "What are you doing? Why do you slam the doors like that? You scared me half to death."
Scared you half to death. We didn't touch the doors. They slammed on their own.
It's just not making me any happier.
Nor me.
Hence my point. Scared you half to death.
Would you like some wine?
Where did you get the wine from?
We
Uh,
found
You
it.
here? I don't want
Yeah,
anything to do with anything from this house. What are this? He looks at the bottle. He's like, "Where did you get this bottle from?"
from
We
behind
found-
that
it
panel
was-
over there.
Yeah, it was over here.
This is in a language that my great grandfather told me about. A
Oh,
language that's from a people from long ago. This is Chateau Gallo Cabernet Blanc, Cabernet Rosé. Excuse me.
Oh, a fine wine.
Parlez-vous français?
no.
Why would that be here? These people were visitors from some faraway place called France.
Hmm.
Huh.
It is
Well, I hear their god
possible.
isn't even in France this time of year.
Yeah,
Perhaps another traveler left it behind.
that
Well,
seems.
it seems to have some kind of whatever it is in this room doesn't seem to want us to take it.
Well, we probably shouldn't take it.
Mike, give me a dex check.
Okay.
That's not good.
Let's see. Oh man, I do have bodies buried out in the ocean. 11.
You are not sure if someone is messing with you, one of your companions is messing with you, but at the last moment you move your leg aside as the chair that you are standing next to shifts suddenly, and if you hadn't moved would have given you a nice little knock in the shin.
I kicked the chair. Not gonna do nothing about it? Well, fine. Fuck you, chair. Don't be trying to hurt me.
You actually kicked the chair?
I actually kicked the chair.
Go ahead and give me another dex check.
Okay. $17.
Nice. You dodge as one of the knives from one of the place settings flings itself at your head and embeds itself in the wall.
Okay. You were
You
serious
pissed
about
off
that.
somebody.
Okay. I understand. Respect.
Kick the knife.
I'm not doing anything else. I can take voices, weird feelings. When knives start getting thrown in my head by unforeseen forces, this is not okay.
Zaz opens the door and starts backing away. This is a little weird.
Well,
Like,
but we
what
need
the-
you to investigate the knives.
Oh,
This
Where are you going?
house,
oh,
this house is not clear.
definitely it is not.
A little poltergeist reference there for all of you.
Yeah.
Is clear. You know what I'm gonna say?
It's clear.
I'm gonna say, this is a pretty good spot for us to call it for the night,
Okay.
Okay.
where we could either continue on with the house and other stuff is gonna happen, or if we decide to squirt the musk of fear, we can leave the house behind. So one of the other.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like we could go either way right now. So,
Yeah.
because I know at least one of the NPCs right now is thinking to himself, "Fuck this house." So,
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
don't.
why
I'm not sure how to play my character. He's completely out of his element.
yeah, I think you're doing a good job at it. But if
Yeah.
you want to take us out, I will give everybody some XP on the back end, and I think
Cool.
this is a good first session. So.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Very nice.